And we are live. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Savin's World. My name is Savin, and I want to thank each and every one of you for joining me today. Oh, guys, cannot tell you how excited I am. Oh, this is going to be awesome. Alpha 20 is finally here. Finally here. Well, it'll be here tomorrow and Monday for the general population, but Streamer Weekend is finally here for Alpha 20. And I got to thinking, there's a lot to this alpha, and I got nothing else better to do tonight. So I figured, let's go ahead, do a stream, and take a look at the Alpha 20 release notes. Oh, man, I am excited, guys. There is so much to this. Love it. All right, real quick, I just want to double check here. We're looking good. All right. Okay. I think we're okay. All right, good. So this is my first stream where I'm actually just streaming my screen instead of the game, so a little different. Anyway, guys, I'm rambling. I apologize. Let's get right to this thing, guys. We have a lot to go over. This document, I am on the 7 Days to Die official forum page. So there is a lot in this update, man. Oh, it is going to be sweet. Real quick, Thrudheim, welcome to the stream. Lucas, good to see ya. Edward, thank you very much for joining. Rosiel, glad to see you made it. Let's see, Licorice Echidna. I apologize for butchering your name, but welcome. Oh, sweet. Awesome name. Welcome to the stream. When is Alpha 20 coming out? It drops for the general public on Monday. BB, welcome to the stream. Thank you very much for joining. Lucas, welcome to the stream. T-Dove, thank you very much for joining. Let's see. Wilhelm, welcome. And Mage Josh, my man, good to see you, brother. Good to see you. And S-Fire, welcome to the stream. I hope I didn't miss anybody. If I did, I apologize. But yeah, thank you guys. Thank you very much for joining. So this is my normal streaming time. Normally I stream on Friday evenings, but guys, this is Alpha 20. This is Alpha 20, man. Are you kidding me? Oh, man, we've been waiting for this for a very long time, and it is finally here. Oh, I cannot wait. I'm so excited. Oh, boy. So before we get into the release notes, because we're going to go through these, guys, what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to go through them section by section. I'll read through what they say. Then we'll go through, discuss comments and that kind of thing. As always, guys, if you would like to get your comment or question read on air, guaranteed, you can do that by donating a super chat. I guarantee that I will read your comment or statement. We'll put it up on the screen so everybody can see it in case they missed it. Otherwise, once we get to the discussion section, we'll open it up and we'll actually discuss with chat. So bear with me as we go through this, guys. There's a lot of info to cover. So absolutely. Yeah, actually, Adam, I think you're the one who, welcome to the stream, by the way. I think you're the one who tweeted me on Twitter. You were the inspiration for today's stream. So I believe it was Adam. He said the same thing. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was Adam. But Adam, if it was you, thank you very much. I figured, because I spent a little bit last night because there's so much info. I figured, instead of just going through this by myself, why don't we do it as a community? So let's do it live. Let's go through these release notes. Let's see what we have to look forward to, and we'll do it together. So thank you for that. The idea for this stream actually was yours, if you were the one who actually did send that tweet to me. So yes, exactly right, Lucas. Lots of info to cover and no time to waste. So let's get to it. It was you. Okay, awesome. Well, thank you very much, Adam. Thank you very much. Awesome idea. I figured, God, so much better just to do it with everybody here. So we'll go through everything line by line. We'll see what we have in store for us, and we'll go from there. But again, before I jump in, guys, if you haven't yet, make sure hit that like button. Let YouTube know that you're enjoying the stream. If you're new to the channel, subscribe and turn on notifications so you do not miss miss out when I do go live, I'm going to be streaming every single day this weekend. So Friday, I will be streaming two times on Friday, 2 times Saturday, 2 times Sunday, and I put up a poll on the community tab, and it looks like the majority of people would like me to focus on the science of Alpha 20. However, I think we're going to do a little bit of a mix. I think on Friday and part of Saturday, we're gonna concentrate on the science and looking at new stuffs. And then Saturday and going into Sunday, maybe we'll try a little bit of a more traditional playthrough and just see how all the new stuff kind of fits together in one complete gameplay cycle. So each stream on each day is going to be probably right around 3 hours. So what I'll do is Friday, as soon as I get the game installed and ready to go, we'll do a 3-hour stream, and then I'll take a little bit of a break, and then we'll do another 3-hour stream. And then on Saturday, we'll do the same thing. We'll do an early afternoon stream, take a break, and then do an evening stream. And then Sunday, same thing, early afternoon stream, break, evening stream. And then we'll go from there. And then I've got regular, I'm hoping to get back to my regular content schedule. So brand new videos on Monday and Wednesday, and then a stream on Friday. That's my normal schedule. Hopefully we will be to the point where I can get back to that. Lord knows we're going to have plenty of stuff to cover, plenty of videos to come. So, yes. Oh, man, I'm excited for this, guys. Oh, gosh, this is going to be awesome. This is going to be awesome. Hold on one second. I'm going to try to do something here real quick so I can see. I don't want to, let's see, there we go. Let's see if we can do that. And there we go. All right. That is better. Okay. There we go. Now I can see a little bit better. Okay, cool. Excellent. All right, sorry guys, I'm just doing a little stream management stuff here. All right, let's get into this, guys. Enough time wasted, enough time chit-chatting or me spouting off. So let's get into this. All right, so like I said, guys, we're gonna do section by section. So we're gonna start at the top here. Can you guys see this okay? Is everything looking okay? You can read everything. I'll try not to scroll too much, but hopefully everything is looking all right. But we're going to start from the top and work our way down, guys. Hey, survivors, we are proud to announce that the Alpha 20 Streamer Weekend is finally here. Heck yeah, it is. We have partnered with over 200 streamers from 30 countries, of which I am one. Thank you. Yes, cannot wait. The Alpha 20 Streamer Weekend event starts Friday, December 3rd, starting at 12 p.m. Central through Sunday, December 5th. With many streamers broadcasting in several languages, we'll be streaming all weekend and giving away free 7 days to die keys. Now, I haven't learned much about the keys yet. As soon as I get more info on that, I will definitely pass that along. If I do have keys to give out, I definitely will. So that'll be another reason to come back and check and see what's going on. I don't know all the details on the free keys yet, guys. So as soon as I know, I will let you all know. Expect a public experimental build to follow sometime Monday afternoon, December 6th. So as I was saying before, guys, Streamer Weekend starts Friday, ends on Sunday. General population or general public gets access on the 6th. So the following Monday. All right. Let's keep on a rolling. Alpha 20 official release notes. Here we go. Alpha 20 is by far the largest content drop the Fun Pimps have ever delivered. That is that is absolutely true. This thing, guys, is the release notes for this are very, very long. So this stream might go for a little while. That's okay. That's okay. I've got time, and I really want to see what this is all about. So this is partly due to the Fun Pimps nearly doubling the team size over the last 2 years and vastly improving our proprietary tools to improve the game and speed up new content creation. Alpha 20 takes some big leaps towards gold with these major improvements. This is what we're all waiting for, guys. We want the game to go gold, especially console players. They are begging for this game to go gold because the console version will not see an update until it goes gold. What that means is the game is complete. So once the game is complete, then the console players will get their update, hopefully. But we are getting close. They even said in one of their streams that their goal is to go gold next year. I doubt that's going to happen. It's probably still going to be a couple years away, but we are getting closer. We are definitely getting closer. All right. So let's see what Alpha 20 has in store for us. First up, a brand new version of Random Gen World creation with new cities, city tiles, and a part system spawner. You will be blown away by it. Yeah, we got a sneak peek at the Random Gen, guys, and oh my God, it looks awesome. The new city tile tech is insane. I did a video on it. It looks incredible. It looks absolutely incredible. Over 200 new POIs and updates to many of the older POIs. Over 550 explorable locations total. That is insane, guys. So you add the new Random Gen in with all the brand new POIs, and you're talking like endless replayability. You are going to be able to generate world after world and never have a world repeat. That is insane. That is awesome. Navezgane has many city improvements, terrain improvements, and new rural and wilderness communities. Now, I don't spend a lot of time in Navezgane. Most of my playthroughs or videos are done in Random Gen Worlds, but it's really nice to see that they are not only giving us new stuff, but they're also updating the existing stuff as well, which is really cool. Nearly 25 new HD characters with a couple with improved shaders. Okay, cool. And we've seen a lot of the artwork has come out already, and they've given us sneak peeks on pretty much all of the new characters, and they are looking awesome. Absolutely awesome. 6 new weapons and 13 HD remakes with the addition of the new primitive pipe weapons. That's going to be sweet. New weapons are, they're always good. Overhauled shape menu with hundreds of new shapes organized and buildable from a simple frame with in-game creative and level design support. Now, this is awesome. There are now over 1,200 different shape types. They are available in every single material, and the upgrading and building process is going to be much, much easier, yet at the same time, much more complex because you have so many different options to choose from. I cannot wait to dive into this new building system. The building is what drew me to 7 Days to Die in the beginning, in the first place. So seeing the improvements, oh my gosh, it is going to be sweet. Block placement improvements. All right, again, that goes with back to the building aspect of 7 Days. That is, any improvements to the building are a plus in my book. We've added a robotic drone companion to carry your gear, heal you, and more. This is one of the most anticipated changes, was the addition of the drone. It was supposed to come in Alpha 19, but they had to push it back. It is finally here in Alpha 20, and we actually got a sneak peek of it. We got a glimpse of it during one of the dev streams. So, yeah, definitely looking forward to getting my hands on the drone. Now, I'm not quite sold on the drone. I think from what I've seen so far, it seems more like a vanity item or a mobile storage box, pretty much. Yeah, Pack mule. Yeah, exactly right. They said during the stream that the drone, initially, it's not going to affect stealth, but eventually it will affect stealth. So you're going to have something following you along. It can attack. It can just pretty much carry your gear. It can heal you, but you have to talk to it in order to get it to heal you. So, I mean, I don't know why I don't know. We'll have to wait. I'm not sold, but I'm gonna hold out hope that it's actually pretty damn sweet. So that's one of the things I definitely want to mess around with during Streamer Weekend for sure. And the next one's a big one, guys. Dynamic Imposter System renders accurate changes to POIs and player bases at far distances. Now, this is awesome. So now, if you take down a building, like currently in Alpha 19, if you take down a building and then you head off into the distance, the imposter for that building will actually render in the background, even though the building has been destroyed. When you get far enough away, it'll still render the imposter. Now, however, if you destroy a building and then go off in the distance, that imposter will not render. It will, it will show that the building's been destroyed. And on the flip side, when you build your player base, if you build a giant tower in the sky, you build a Dishong Tower style skyscraper building in 7 Days to Die, you will actually see that imposter from a distance, which is amazing. That is awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Rendering improvements with hundreds of new PBR models. Quest improvements, including new restore power night quests. That is going to be awesome. Absolutely. AI enemy improvements, including city spawning, ducking, obstacle attacks, head tracking, and burst attacks. Sweet. Feral Sense game options for a completely new game experience. That is going to be sweet as well. That's going to be the Feral Sense game option. Oh, I am really looking forward to that. You're going to be able. One thing I love about this, guys, it looks like they are not skimping on the customization. They're giving you the options. Feral Sense game, it's an option. You can turn it on, you can turn it off. I believe there's multiple settings. There's a day setting, a night setting, or a both day and night setting, or you can turn it off, which is cool. I much prefer having the option added instead of just making it, not optional. So that way players, my old philosophy, I say it all the time, guys, let players play the game their way. So this will give us multiple different approaches to the game, give us the ability to customize our playthrough the way we want. All right, next up, vehicle improvements with co-op passenger support and mods to improve and customize your vehicles. That is right, ladies and gentlemen, vehicle mods are finally here. We've been waiting for these forever. The modders have been on top of this long before the fun pimps, and it's nice to see that the fun pimps are finally catching up and adding in the vehicle improvements and vehicle mods that we've been asking for a very long time. Next up, loot progression improvements include a new loot stage system, biome and tiered POI loot bonuses, and early game balance. Now, this is something that they have really needed to work on. The loot progression in Alpha 19, I've said it before, I liked the direction that they were going. However, it just did not seem right. It just didn't seem, because all you would get early game, no matter what you did, is crap. I mean, you get crap primitive stuff, and you would have to level up, kill zombies. You'd have to get your game stage up high enough to even have a chance to get anything. Well, the new loot progression system has been improved, so I am really interested to see how that all works for sure. Improved dynamic music and ambient audio system with added new content. That is awesome. Anytime, I mean, when you're playing a video game, the audio can, in some instances, be just as important as the video. The visuals, the things you see are important, but the audio and the music can be equally important in order to immerse yourself in the actual game. So improving the music and the audio systems is going to be awesome. All right. Improved weather system with more distinct and varying weather. Now, this one is really, really cool. Seems like a simple fix, but it's really cool. They actually showed off some of this during one of the dev streams, and it's pretty darn cool what they've done with the weather system. Video options for anti-aliasing, temporal, and AA sharpening have been added, along with an auto detection system that will set your game settings to better match your hardware capabilities. That's really cool. Not everybody has top of the line computers. Mine, for instance, is definitely not a top of the line computer. It is a low to mid level computer. So having the auto detection system is really, really cool. Allows people with older systems or systems that aren't top of the line to maximize their hardware capabilities, get the most out of their system without like completely killing their ability to play the game, which is awesome. All right, next up, animations have been improved from first person to third person to provide a more immersive experience. Again, great, awesome change. Anything that can add to the immersion level is a win in my books. Absolutely. Next up, we have a new dismemberment system has been integrated with some of the zombies. Now, this is really cool. They actually showed this off during the stream. Awesome. The new dismemberment system is going to be sweet. Now, as it says here, with some of the zombies, when Alpha 20 drops, some of the zombies are going to have the dismemberment system, not all of them. And then the other zombies are going to have that added in as we go. Excuse me. So yeah, eventually they will all get the new dismemberment system, but in the beginning it was just going to be a few of them, and then they're going to add as we go down the road. But the new dismemberment system, when they showed it off, it looked pretty darn sweet. All right, next up we have Twitch integration has been improved with many new commands, voting, and more. So for anybody out there, all you Twitch streamers out there, that's great. I don't do much on Twitch anymore. I may do some Twitch stuff in the future, but really this one, it's not really my cup of tea. But for those of you out there who are Twitch streamers, that there are some pretty fun features. So I've been told anyway. I've actually never done it myself, but you know what? Anything that can add to the fun of the game, I'm all for. So. All right, and the last bullet point here, modding support has been improved with better world editing, level editing, RWG, and server XML settings and tools. So Mage Josh, I don't know if you're still there. I think you had to head out. This one's right up your alley, bud. For those of you who don't know, Mage Josh is the creator of the Purgatory mod, the overhaul mod for 7 Days to Die. So yeah. I'm not a big modder. I don't use many mods myself. Yeah, but for those of you who are modders or any of the modders out there, that's an awesome change. Oh, there he is, Mage Josh. So yeah, there you go, Mage Josh. They're adding in a whole bunch of modding support for you to hopefully help make your life a little easier when it comes to modding up 7 Days to Die and making that Purgatory mod even better than it already is. All right, so let's finish up this section, and then we'll jump into chat. Alpha 20 is not compatible with previous alpha worlds or save game data. Now, that's pretty standard, guys. Anytime a new alpha comes out, your old worlds, your old save games are not going to work. So you will have to start over. New pre-gen maps have been created and can be used. We also advise that you delete the 7 days save game data folder before playing. So yes, this is just goes with the territory, guys. Anytime a new alpha comes out, You have to get rid of your old stuff and start fresh. Which, you know, it's not, you kind of got to wave bye-bye to the old and say hello to the new, because the new is going to be awesome. I would recommend, however, you know, if you have the ability, go in, take some screenshots of your bases, of your builds, anything like that, and you know, save those, because you know, a lot of us, we put in a lot of time into making these builds, and you know, you want to keep record of those, you know. Another thing you can do is you could make a backup save. So you can save your world, save your game save data onto a separate folder somewhere else. Then that way, if you ever want to go back and downgrade that back to Alpha 19, you just use that backup in order to replay that world. So you don't have to delete it completely and like completely get rid of everything. But it is highly recommended. You know, back it up. Make a backup of your world as well as your game save. Get those backed up, and then if you ever want to go back and revisit, you absolutely can. The great thing about 7 Days to Die while it's in alpha is you can actually go back and play previous alphas if you want. So you can go into your Steam settings and change which version you're playing. So yes, if you want, you can back up your saves, back up your worlds, and then go back and revisit them down the road if you want. So that is also an option. However, don't expect your Alpha 19 game worlds and saves to work in Alpha 20. It is not going. They are not going to. All right. The Fun Pimps is extremely excited for this release. Yeah, so are we. I'm streaming on a Thursday night. That's how excited I am. I couldn't wait. Tomorrow is streamer weekend starting. I couldn't wait. I'm like, no, I want to start this now. So yes, they are excited, and I think the fan base is equally, if not more, excited than they are. It's by far the biggest alpha ever and is jam-packed with new content, bug fixes, optimizations, and game balancing. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Very good, very good, very good. Read on for more information. We definitely will. So now we're going to get into the individual sections here, guys. So real quick, any thoughts on the general overview that we just went through? Anything that jumps out at you guys? Anything that that has you going, ooh, that could be sweet? Pop it down in chat and let me know. Also, guys, if you haven't yet, make sure and hit that like button. Let YouTube know that you are enjoying the stream. And welcome to any of the new people who have joined the stream while I was yapping on. As I'm reading the different sections, I can't read both chat and the section at the same time, so it's quite possible that I missed some of you guys. So if you have joined recently, welcome. Let's see here. Zachary, welcome. I don't think I welcomed you. So welcome to the stream. The new weapons seem nice. Agreed. Spirit upgrades. Agreed. Forget all this. Where is the new Trader Gen? Trader Gen got an upgrade in Alpha 19. So I don't think there's going to be a new Trader Gen. It's going to be the same one from Alpha 19, I believe. Oh, let's see. New pipe baton looks sick. Absolutely. Absolutely. New Navigain confirmed. Yes, RH, they did say that Navigain is getting updated as well. So, Shannon, welcome to the stream. I didn't see you sneak in. Thank you very much for joining. All right. What do we got? Base building with new blocks will be glorious. Absolutely. Again, guys, base building is one of the things that drew me to 7 Days to Die. And I cannot wait to get in there and see the changes. It's going to be awesome. Let's see. Max, welcome to the stream. I guess I should just waited a day or two for the streamer weekend update. Bill, welcome to the stream. Thank you very much for joining. Any thoughts on how standard horde bases are going to hold up? Anything in the notes make you doubt? I think some of the AI changes may make us adjust our strategy a little bit. We're going to get into that a little further down. We'll see what all the new AI updates have in store for us. But it is very possible. It's usually how it goes. Usually, you have to make some tweaks to any previous designs to see what is going to work. So yeah, I think there probably will be some changes in store, but how drastic those will be, we'll have to wait and see. So does it mean everyone gets access on the 6th? Yes. Unless they come across some major bug during streamer weekend that they have to delay it. But no, sometime in the afternoon on Monday on the 6th, anybody who owns 7 Days to Die will be able to download and try out the experimental version of Alpha 20. So that is awesome. Max says, rest in peace, Blunderbuss. Yes, the Blunderbuss, we hardly knew ye. But we're getting the pipe shotgun to replace it. So we'll just have to see which one, if the pipe shotgun is comparable. If it's a good replacement, I guess we'll have to see. And I guarantee you guys that the new weapons are definitely something I'm going to cover during streamer weekend. So excuse me. So stay tuned for that for sure. All right. Okay, guys, let's get back into it. We're going to talk about random world generation. Yes. The Fun Pimps is very proud and excited to bring a brand new random world generation system to Alpha 20. Yes, absolutely. Random Gen has needed an update for a very long time, and they focused a lot of time and attention on the random world generation this time around. So I am excited to see what we've got coming our way. Let's see. The system has been re-engineered from the ground up with a focus on generation speed, which is awesome because it used to take forever to generate a world. Flexibility, quality visuals, believability, and replayability. And there's even more. POI dispersion, trader positions, and so much more. See, that's one of the things, the believability and the replayability. Those two things there are going to be huge. With over 200 new POIs, the new city tile tech, it's going to make this game endlessly replayable. Plus, the believability factor, we shouldn't be getting a Dishong Tower across the street from a Dishong Tower like we currently have in the Alpha 19.7's world server. So, yes, that's really going to help. It's actually going to make it so that the same POI cannot spawn within a certain radius of that POI. So with the new districting system, the new city tile tech, it's going to make believability and replayability huge. POI dispersion, trader positions, it's going to be awesome, guys. It is going to be awesome. Let's see here. And just like I said, we took a more content-driven approach for POIs, city tiles, and stamps. Yes. Cities and roads are much more believable and detailed. Wilderness paths connect in a believable way to POIs. And there are really too many changes to list, but here are some of the main features included. So let's get into some of these features, guys. All right, first thing, new districts. Awesome. New districts, which include downtown, industrial, commercial, residential, rural, country town, wilderness, and country residential. Like I said, the new district system is going to be awesome. New random world generation tiles support city and town construction, which includes tile variants of intersection, straight, corner, caps, and T sections with nearly 50 unique tiles. Man, so what's great, guys, is there are so many new features, but when you combine all of these new features together, you're going to be able to create a world that feels like it could be a real world, you know? Now, some people argue, well, you go to any town and there's a Starbucks across the street from a Starbucks. So, doesn't, it's kind of realistic when there's something across from something. Not, not really. Not most towns are not like that. So, this new city tile tech with the new districting system is really going to make the world feel more believable, which is going to be awesome. New stamps to improve and create unique terrain for every biome. Very nice, very nice. New stamps to support rivers and canyons. Sweet. So rivers and canyons are going to be featured in Alpha 20 a little bit more prominently than they have been in the past, which is awesome. New faster RWG creation supports 6K, 8K, and 10K maps, which is awesome. Now, one thing they did say, guys, is that the creation time, they were able to get it down to about 1 minute per K. So creating a 6K world, 6K map is going to take about 6 minutes. An 8K map will take about 8 minutes. A 10K map will take about 10 minutes. That is insane. Right now, random gen takes a very long time to create even the basic, just a basic map. So getting that time down, oh, it's going to be awesome. It's going to be so cool. Let's see. Next up, we've got new town types: city, town, country town, and ghost town. Custom townships can also be added. Very nice. Very nice. New part spawn markers, which add unique prefab possibilities to tiles and POIs. And they kind of showed this off when they did their random gen stream. Yeah, so the new part, it's so intricate and so awesome, and the variability is off the charts, guys. I mean, it's gonna be insane. It's gonna be insane. New road exit markers that align POI driveways to the end of roads. That's very good. All right, next up, POI distribution has been improved to better use the over 550, that's right, over 550 unique POIs and nearly 50 city tiles that the game has to offer for nearly infinite replay value. So like I said before, guys, oh my God. The replayability factor of 7 Days to Die is going through the roof. So many different POIs, so many different city tiles, the new districting system, new city tile tech. Add that all together, and you are never going to be playing the same world ever again. You will be able to customize it and change it every single time. That is incredible. That is incredible. All right, POIs except for Wilderness have all been redone to improve how they work with the new city tile system. And then they go through the sizes. You've got 25 by 25, 42 by 42, 60 by 60, and 100 by 100. Very cool. POI placement has been improved to account for each POI's overall performance cost. Very good. And as a result, very heavy POIs will not be placed near each other, which helps keep the game running better. That is awesome. So again, for those people who don't have like really top of the line computers, and even some that do, I mean, you've had frame drops and that kind of thing. Even with, I've seen people with even really top of the line computers have issues. Some of the bigger, more intricate POIs, you take a massive performance hit when you get close to those, and those actually spawn into the world. And if you have too many of those giant POIs too close to each other, it can really affect performance. Well, now that the POI placement looks like it's being improved, that should really offer some performance, take care of some performance issues and reduce that performance cost quite significantly. And then the next one here, 3 brand new pre-generated maps will be offered. So I'm guessing those are going to be pre-gen 1, 2, and 3, kind of like we have now in Alpha 19. They're just going to be different. I'm guessing. Maybe that means we'll still have pre-gen 1, 2, and 3, and they're adding 3 more. I doubt it. I think they're probably just going to be doing Navezgane in the 3 pre-gens. But we'll have to wait and see. We will definitely check that out once Alpha 20 drops for sure. All right, XML support for modding in your own tiles, parts, unique town types, and more. See server XML and modding section below for more detail. Sweet. So again, not only are they adding in a whole bunch of stuff, they're also giving you the ability, if you know what you're doing, to add in your own tiles and parts and town types and that kind of thing. So, oh, sweet. I love it. All right. Next up, new random gen preview tool, mix options to support tweaking custom maps to your liking, changing many things, including frequency of towns, frequency of wilderness POIs, frequency of rivers, craters, cracks, and lakes, frequency of plains, hills, and mountains, and global amount of randomness. Very cool. So before you actually generate the world, you can preview with the preview tool to see if the world is actually something that you want. Then if it's not what you want, you can go back in and tweak it, change it up, hit that preview button again, and then once it previews again, then you take a look and be like, okay, this is perfect. Now we can generate it. Good to go. Awesome. All right. So that was the random world generation. I'm really excited about that, guys. That is going to be awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. All right, let's hop back into chat. Welcome again to anybody else who may have joined while I was yapping on about random gen. Thank you very much. Let's see. Who else here is happy when it's gen as your initial trader on a random world rather than wrecked? I think everybody. Yes, Jen is usually the preferred starting trader. I know every time that my starting trader was wrecked, I cried a little bit, but hey, that's me. Tony, welcome to stream. Where's this info posted? Sorry, I'm sort of new to killing zombie jerks. Well, that is quite all right. Welcome to 7 Days to Die, my friend. Yeah, I hope you're getting here just in time, man, because Alpha 20 is dropping, and it is going to be awesome. I'm not sure what info you were asking about, but yeah, let me know. How close to gold? How close do you think we are to gold? Well, the Fun Pimp said that their goal is next year. I doubt it. I still think we are probably 2 or 3 years out from going gold, if I had to guess. But that's just speculation. That's just a guess. Yeah, as Ray Carr says, we are closer than ever, but still a while away. So yes, I would agree with that. Man, oh man, this is going to be fun. Absolutely. Code That Talks. You are absolutely right. Lemons 418. Who is Jen? Jen is one of the traders in 7 Days to Die, and she's one of the favorite of the community. Let's see. I prefer a trader who does not insult me when I do not buy something. Agreed, Rosiel. Agreed. What's wrong with Wrecked? He seems like a nice guy. You need to get out more and meet some more people, because if that's your definition of a nice guy, boy, I feel sorry for you. So is Alpha 20 dropping after the weekend? Yes. It should be available for the general public on Monday afternoon. Unless, again, like I said, unless there is a major bug or something that is revealed over streamer weekend, then they will be releasing it, the experimental version, to the general public on Monday. So as long as you own 7 Days to Die, you'll be able to play the experimental version of Alpha 20 on Monday. All right, let's see. Hyped for Alpha 20. I hope the junk drone is really good. It looks really cool. Yes, I'm definitely going to be jumping into that. One of the first things I do is checking out the drone for sure. Let's see. So glad this game is still being improved on. Absolutely, Jerry. I completely agree. When am I going to start streaming tomorrow? It all depends on how quickly I can get the game set up and installed and ready to roll. So as soon as I do that, I'll set up the stream and announce it. So if you haven't yet, guys, make sure and subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications so that you get notified when I'm going to be going live. That's the best way to know for sure, because I can't tell you 100% what time I'm going to start tomorrow. It's all going to depend on how long it takes to get Alpha 20 set up. So yes, we'll see. The easiest way is to turn on notifications so you get notified. As soon as I put the stream up, it should send out notifications to let you guys know that the stream is upcoming. And then also, as soon as I go live, it'll let you all know, hey, Savin's live. Go check out Alpha 20. Is this a full version of Alpha 20? Oh, where'd it go? I lost that one. I didn't catch the rest of your question, so I apologize for that. It went by too fast. How many gigabytes do they say the update is? That's a good question. I do not know. I will let you guys know tomorrow during the first live stream for Alpha 20. I'll let you guys know. Tech Drone, first I'm hearing of this. I was late. Yes, the drone is coming in Alpha 20. Absolutely. Oblivion Gaming, have the devs figured out like the main mechanics they want in the game? I hate that some indie devs take like a lifetime to get their game developed. No, they have a plan. They have a roadmap. They know exactly what they want the game to be. They're just working on the steps to get it to that final version. So they do know where they're going. They have the mechanics and everything planned out. They just haven't. We're just getting there. We're close though, guys. We're close. There's really not much more that needs to be added into the game. They need to add bandits and they need to add the main storyline and a few things here and there. But we're getting closer. We're getting very, very closer. Or very, very close. Let's see. I have the channel open in the background half an hour before the stream starts. That's awesome, Antonio. That is awesome. Let's see. Are perks attributes changing at all? I don't believe so, RH. I don't believe the actual perks, skills, attributes, that kind of thing. I don't think those are changing. They're gonna be staying the same from what I'm aware of. So. Not to my knowledge, they're not going to be changing, but we'll see. We'll see. All right. Okay, guys, let's get back into it. Next up is locations. So once again, guys, before I jump into this, I'm going to be reading through this, so I will probably miss a lot of your comments and that kind of thing. So I apologize for that. But feel free to chat amongst each other. There are quite a few people watching this stream right now, so thank you very much for that. That is awesome. And if you haven't yet, make sure and hit that like button to let YouTube know that you are enjoying this and you are excited for Alpha 20. Oh, love it. So as I'm reading here, I'm probably going to be missing some messages. So I apologize for that, guys. But as soon as I'm done reading this section, we'll get back into chat. We'll get back to answering questions. But let's do it, guys. Let's get back into it. All right. The Fun Pimps level team doubled in size by late 2020. That is good. That is very good. The more people they have working on this project, the faster it's going to be completed. We've been waiting a long time for this game to go gold. And as I said before, console players really, really, really want this game to go gold. That way they get their port sooner rather than later. So the more people working on 7 Days to Die, the better, in my humble opinion. Come on. There we go. All right. That, paired with many improvements to the proprietary level tools, shape tools, and world tools, have helped the POI team generate an enormous amount of new and updated content for Alpha 20. Here are just a few of the great things coming to Alpha 20. All right. Over 175 brand new explorable POIs. That is insane. Over 25 reimagined old POIs. So some of the older POIs that they are bringing them back and giving them updates and reinserting them into the game, which is awesome. So the 175 plus 25 is that 200 number that they mentioned earlier, which is sweet. That gives us over 550 explorable locations. That is insane. That is insane. Oh, I love it. I love it. Many tier 3 and 4s have been added with some new and updated tier 5s, which is cool. I didn't think they were going to be adding, but according to this, they're adding some new tier 5s as well, which is cool. During the streams, they made it sound like there weren't going to be any tier 5 POIs added. They said they were concentrating mainly on tier 3 and tier 4. So sweet. If there are new tier 5 POIs, that's awesome. That's unexpected, because I honestly did not expect there to be any tier 5. So we'll have to definitely take a look at that for sure. Oh crap. Look at this. Alpha 20 POI tier breakdown. So, okay. All right. Tier 5 POIs, there are now 7. Tier 4 POIs, there are 29. Tier 3 POIs, there are 52. Tier 2 POIs, 102. And then Tier 1 and Remnant POIs, there are 360. So 7 Tier 5 POIs. That would be Shamway Factory, the Shotgun Messiah Factory, the Apartment Building of Death, what else is tier 5? Oh, I can't remember offhand. But 7 tier 5 POIs. Guys, let me know in the chat what other tier 5 POIs are you guys aware of? And remember, tier 5 POIs that are actually questable. I think that's what this means. So like Dishong Tower, the Higashi Pharmaceutical, those are big. Oh, the hospital. Yes, thank you. The hospital. That's another good one. Yeah. So like the big ones, the Dishong Tower, the Higashi Pharmaceutical, the Red Mesa, those aren't questable POIs. So I don't think technically they would count. I'm guessing maybe it's not questable. Maybe these are just regular POIs because remnants are not possible. This might be just total. So the 2 factories, the hospital, the Apartment Building of Death, Dishong, Red Mesa, and Dishong and Higashi would be the 7 if I had to guess. So yeah, Shotgun Messiah, Shamway Factory, Apartment Building of Death, Hospital, Dishong Tower, Higashi Pharmaceutical, Red Mesa. Those would be the 7 tier 5 POIs if I had to guess. So it doesn't look like we're getting brand new ones, but maybe I'm wrong. I could be totally wrong. They're listed down below. Are they really? Skyscraper 1, overhauled. Where's the Factory 3? Oh, Top Dog. Thank you very much. Yeah, you're absolutely right. I was not looking ahead. Okay, so Factory 3 is a new tier 5. And then the Apartment Building of Death got an overhaul. We've seen that one before. And then the Skyscrapers all got overhauls. So we do have one new tier 5. So I'm guessing it's probably a working stiff factory, maybe? Maybe. That's awesome. Thank you for pointing that out, Top Dog. I appreciate that. I was sitting here thinking in my head, well, what are the 7? What's changing? But there are over 200 new and overhauled POIs, too many to mention. But some notable larger POIs include, and then it lists them right here. So, yep, Apartment Building of Death got overhauled, but we have a brand new factory. So, what do you guys think? Is it going to be a working stiff factory? Because we have Shamway, we have Shotgun Messiah. Working stiff factory, maybe. That'd be my guess, but who knows? We'll see. So we are getting a new tier 5 POI. Sweet. Oh, I cannot wait. God, guys, this is going to be so awesome. All right, Navezgane has gotten a little love with some new POIs added. More to come in Alpha 21. All right, Dyersville, Departure, Gravestown, and Pariston updates. New suburban, rural, and wilderness communities were added. Awesome. Road and terrain updates as well. All right. Quite a crowd you drew tonight. Yeah, we've got a good amount of people watching right now. 140 of you guys right now. So thank you so much. I really appreciate it, guys. This was another impromptu stream. I was just, you know what? let's talk about what's coming, because I'm going to be streaming all weekend long, but I'm so excited for this update that, oh man, I just couldn't wait. I could not wait. So yeah, but thank you guys all very, very much for joining. Definitely, for sure. Thank you very much. So guys, that is what we have to look forward to for locations. So we're getting new, 200 new and reimagined POIs. Oh, it's awesome. It's awesome. And we are confirmed getting a new tier 5, which is sweet. So, and I think it's probably going to be a working stiff factory if I had to guess. That would be my guess. What do you guys think? In working stiff, that kind of the working theory. I think that would probably make the most sense with the name of the POI. So, all right, let's get back to chat. Now that section is done, then we will jump into characters. Maybe a massive shopping center. Ooh, that would be cool. That would be nice. That would be sweet. Let's see. Maybe chemical factory for new exploding Zombo. That would be cool too. Yeah, it might be working stiff HQ. Yeah, so that's one thing that's kind of what I'm leaning toward, that it's a working stiff factory or some sort of working stiff building. Code that talks, missed you and those zombie jerks, man. Absolutely. Well, it's been like I said before, it's been a long couple of months, and it looks like I'm back in action at the perfect time. So everything works out the way it's supposed to for a reason, and I'm back in the swing of things, and I could not be more excited. Alpha 20 is looking sweet. Oh, so sweet. Are all buildings available in Navezgane? That's a very good question. I'm not 100% sure if all the POIs will be in Navezgane. I do not know that for sure. It did say that Navezgane has gotten updated with new POIs added, but whether or not it has all of them, I can't say for sure. We're gonna have to check that out once Alpha 20 drops for sure. Thriller style dancing zombies for a high level horde night would be an awesome Easter egg. Yes, we all are very excited for this alpha. Absolutely, top dog. Absolutely. Let's see. BizOunce, we do a yearly game for about 45 in-game days or so. Looking forward to the new release. Awesome. And thumbs up to you too, Bill. Thank you very much. Awesome. Yuget says some sort of Home Depot knockoff. That could be. You already have Shotgun HQ, Shamway HQ, Crack-a-Book HQ. Might as well do a working stiff HQ. Yeah, that was my logic as well. I figured that would probably fit the pattern pretty well. So RH asks, will adding in custom POIs be made any easier, like, say, Eden Center Mall? I believe so. If we go back up into the POI, we read earlier where it said that, where was it? They improved better world editing, level editing. So I'm guessing that it'll probably be a little bit easier to add in custom built POIs and that kind of thing. I hope so, because it's a pain. It's a pain in the butt sometimes, let me tell you. This is going to be fun. Absolutely, Major Tom the Astronaut. I agree 100%. And Grapefront, welcome to the stream. Good to see you, man. When do you think they will fully redo the radiation system? I think that's coming in Alpha 21. I believe they pushed that back to 21. Bill asks, is it wrong I replay the first 1 or 2 Blood Moons and not much further? Trying to figure out a build I enjoy a lot. Absolutely not. It's not wrong at all, Bill. Like I say, let players play the game the way they want to play. And if that's what you enjoy doing, I say more power to you, man. Do you and however you enjoy 7 days is the right way to play the game, in my humble opinion. So just go for it. Wish they'd just add Eden Center to the base game. Adding fan-made content that meets high standards would be great. Oh, that would be sweet. And the Whisker Biscuits are awesome, awesome people. Not only did they put in a crap ton of work getting the Eden Center Mall built up, but they're also just, really good human beings in general. So that would be awesome. That would be awesome. Gamer Zone HQ, good day, Savin, big fan from the Middle East. Well, welcome to the stream, Gamer Zone. Thank you very much for joining. Let's see here. Do you think we will have new underground low-level POIs? They did add a lot of like underground stuff, so it is quite possible. I do believe that we got like in the new sewer system and that kind of thing. So we're gonna have to wait and see. It's entirely possible. Absolutely. All right. Old Crow Gaming says agility intelligence is my favorite build so far. Yeah, absolutely. I love the agility build, and the intelligence tree is highly, highly beneficial for sure. Absolutely. All right, guys. Excuse me. We are about an hour in here. We are going to be going on to characters next. Characters is next up. We still have quite a ways to go, but I think I'm going to take a quick 5-minute break here. I'm going to throw on the commercials. If you guys haven't seen these yet, they're pretty funny. I had a lot of fun making them, but I use them as my break screen. Alpha 20, I've got more commercials coming your way, so they're going to be you're going to get to enjoy a whole new crop of 7 Days to Die commercials. So let's see. Do you remember we once had caves back in Alpha 13? Any chance to have them back as part of the map generator? I don't believe so. I don't think they are bringing the caves back in, just because it caused a lot of performance issues. So I think that's why they took them out in the first place. Because 7 Days to Die is a voxelized game, adding stuff like that can be problematic. And I think they removed them for that reason, and I don't think they're going to be coming back. So, yeah. All right, guys. So I'm going to take a quick 5-minute break. I will be back, and we will continue going through these release notes. Next up, we are going to go into the character menu, or the character notes here. We've got a whole bunch of new characters, but while I am on my break here, it's a good time to refill your beverage, grab yourself a snack, use the restroom if you need to, and make sure and hit that like button and let YouTube know you are enjoying this stream. But I will be back in just a few minutes, guys. Hang tight.
I'm a man. And I chop wood like a man. I break rocks like a man. I build shit like a man. And being such a manly man, I need some manly tools. There's only one place to go to get some manly tools. Now go to Working Stiff's Tools. They have everything a manly man may need. Like this manly chainsaw, or this manly auger. You call this an axe? Don't be a pussy. Get yourself a manly fire axe. Right here at Working Stiff's Tools, where men are men and in no way overcompensating for anything whatsoever. Be a man.
Working Stiff Tools, located on the corner of...
Don't be a pussy. Men don't need directions. I'm a man. Working Stiff's Tools. Find it and be a man.
Hey there, folks. My name is Buzz, owner of Buzz's Bar, located in downtown Fairview. My grandpa always used to say, there's nothing better than passing around a jug of moonshine with your buddies after a hard day's work. So grab your buddies and come on down to Buzz's Bar, where we've been serving up our world-famous Grandpa's moonshine since 1922. Pass that jug around and get yourself shit-faced like it's your last night on Earth. 'Cause let's face it, folks, it just may be. Buzz's Bar, home of the world famous Grandpa's Moonshine. Hey there, folks. My name's Buzz, owner of Buzz's Bar, proud purveyor of our world famous Grandpa's line of fine spirits and adult beverages. My grandpa always used to say, everyone deserves to feel awesome. So he mixed up a special batch of moonshine, Grandpa's Awesome Sauce, guaranteed to make you feel awesome. Are you a skinny loser trying to look cool?
What?
You have so many rolls that you can't see your willy anymore when you look down?
I can't see my willy, Carl. Me neither, Bob.
Have the boys passed you around more than a jug of our world famous Grandpa's Moonshine?
Yeah.
It don't matter. Come on down to Buzz's Bar for some Grandpa's Awesome Sauce, 'cause everyone deserves to feel awesome.
I'm so awesome.
I can see your willy, Carl.
Hey, Buzz.
Buzz's Bar, located in downtown Fairview. Come get shit-faced like it's your last night on Earth, 'cause let's face it, folks, it just may be. Hey there, folks. My name is Buzz, owner of Buzz's Bar, proud purveyor of our world-famous Grandpa's line of fine spirits and adult beverages. My grandpa always used to say, we all got shit we want to forget. So he mixed up a special batch of moonshine, Grandpa's Forgetting Elixir, available exclusively at Buzz's Bar. Does it feel like life gives you nothing but cornmeal?
Oh, fuck off, cornmeal.
Will those stupid birds just not leave you alone?
Stupid bird.
Did you find your girlfriend being spit roasted by a couple of cowboys?
Arlene! You've been cheating on me with some bearded Jeffrey! You've hurt me for the last time, Arlene! That's it! You and I are done! There was 2 guys in there! She was getting spit roasted and I was at home waiting for her!
Then come on down to Buzz's Bar for some Grandpa's Forgetting Elixir, 'cause we all got shit we want to forget. Buzz's Bar, located in downtown Fairview. Come get shit-faced like it's your last night on Earth, 'cause let's face it, folks, it just may be.
And I am back, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much for hanging with me. We're going to get back into it. Oh, I love those commercials, man. They were so much fun to make. Hopefully you guys enjoyed them too. Yeah, like I said, Alpha 20, we got more. We got more coming. All right, so before I jump back into this, we're getting into the characters section next. Let me go through and see what I missed in chat here. Welcome to everybody who may have joined the stream while I was on break. Thank you very, very much for joining. We are going through the Alpha 20 release notes to see what we have to look forward to. The streamer weekend starts tomorrow. Of course, I am going to be streaming all weekend long. Oh, it's going to be awesome. And then public access to Alpha 20 Experimental opens up on Monday. So yes, it's going to be awesome, guys. It is going to be awesome. Let's see. I'm glad you guys are enjoyed the commercials. They were fun. They were fun to make, and I've got more coming for you guys. So let's see. Joey, welcome to the stream. How long usually from experimental to stable? It varies. Usually what the devs do is they let people play. They go through any of the noticeable bugs, and once they get it to a point where they feel like it's in a good state, then they'll do stable, and then they'll move on to the next update, so like 20.1, and then they'll do 20.1 experimental. They'll work out the bugs in the content that they added there, and then that'll go stable. So it there's no like set time. It all depends on when they feel that it's ready to be labeled a stable version. Let's see. Native Jester. I remembered. I think that's how you say your name. Welcome to the stream again. Good to see you. I have a question now. Will you redo the commercials or just keep using the old ones? I do have Alpha 20 commercials planned. So when Alpha 20 drops, as soon as I have access to Alpha 20, I do have plans for some new updated commercials. So you will be getting some new ones coming your way. So those of you who have been here for a while are probably pretty familiar with the commercial supercut that I play during the breaks, and you're probably looking for something new. So I definitely will have that coming your way. We get access on Monday, right? Yes, correct. Unless something catastrophic happens, they find a major bug. But as of right now, the general public will get access to Alpha 20 on Monday. All right. Between the mini bike rush build mostly or a stealth build, those are both excellent choices. Let's see. Those were amazing. Thank you very much. Let's see, Daryl. Thank you very much for that. I appreciate it. I'm glad you enjoyed those. John says he just bought this game 13 days ago. Already have 62 hours logged. If it wasn't for PC stability and crashing, I'd have more. Well, you came along just at the perfect time, man. Alpha 20 is dropping, and good time to get into 7 days. Let me tell you. All right, guys. So let's jump back into it. We're moving on to the characters section of the release notes. So here we go. Flip Flop, welcome to the stream. Thank you very much for joining. Once again, guys, as I read through these notes here, I will probably miss a lot of your chats. So bear with me. I'll get back to chat after we get through this next section. All right, here we go. Our character team has been busy overhauling and reimagining all of the zombies and NPCs in HD. They may look better, but they have less draw calls and are slightly better in performance due to a new physically based rendering shader that utilizes pack textures and improved emissive rendering. All right, cool. There are also some brand new zombies never yet seen before. That is awesome. So not only do the zombies look better, they are not going to be as performance intensive. So they're going to be a little easier on your machine, which is always a good thing. Better models, better looking, yet not so taxing for your computer, which is sweet. Nearly 25 new HD characters have been completed for Alpha 20. In fact, all non-player characters and enemies are now HD. That is sweet. And we've seen a lot of the artwork on the new zombies already, and they look insane. They look really, really good. There are also new improved character shaders for zombies, NPCs, radiated zombies, and burnt zombies. And then they go through the list of the new HD zombies included. So we are getting ourselves a new HD white zombie, a new HD thug zombie. That's the old Skater Boy model, I believe. A new HD Tom Clark zombie. That's the old Spider model. They're turning him into a General Pop zombie. So instead of the Spider model, he's just going to be a regular zombie as well. New HD Worker zombie. New HD Mechanic zombie. New HD Hazmat zombie. New HD dog zombie. The dog looks sick. The new zombie dog, it looks insane. The new biker zombie, a new spider zombie. Oh man, the spider zombie looks sick as well. So crazy. A new soldier, a new HD lab zombie, New HD cop zombie, new HD tourist zombie. That's the fat Hawaiian guy. New HD nurse. New HD lumberjack zombie, businessman zombie, a new mutant zombie. That's the one that has all of the like the boils and pustules on him. The one that looks like insane. So that's going to be cool. The new screamer zombie. That is the stuff of nightmares. That new screamer zombie looks insane as well. The new stripper zombie. I'm sure a lot of you are familiar with the new stripper zombie with the jiggle tech. New HD burnt zombie, and the burnt zombie looks cool, especially the feral the radiated version, I believe, is the one that's on fire, and actually looks like he's smoldering, which is going to be awesome. And then we've got new trader models. We've got Trader Joel, Trader Wrecked, he's a jerk. Trader Hugh, he's also a jerk. And Trader Bob. So we've got new models for the traders as well. And new Trader Jen is not on here. Like I said, she was already introduced in Alpha 19. So we already have the Trader Jen model already. Although we have some of these here as well. So that have already come out in Alpha 19. But yeah. Well, we'll have to wait and see. We'll have to wait and see here. All right, that was kind of a shorter one, so let's go ahead and move on to the weapons before we jump back into chat here. Weapons. This is one that I know a lot of people are really looking forward to. Alpha 20 introduces a new line of pipe weapons along with an overhaul of several current weapons for a total of 6 new weapons and 13 upgraded HD remakes to further the look and feel of an apocalyptic environment. And again, they've demonstrated all of the new weaponry and the new artwork, and it is looking awesome, guys. It is the things they're adding are really, really awesome. Awesome. All right, pipe weapons are new early game weapons easily crafted in your backpack and only require basic ingredients like short iron pipes, wood, glue, and leather. And if I'm correct, I believe every single one has the same crafting recipe. I believe when they did their playthrough that every single pipe weapon had the same crafting recipe for each of the pipe weapons. So depending on what arm or what ammo you may have access to, you can decide, or what tree you want to go into. You can decide which pipe weapon you want to craft at the very beginning of the game. All right. Players will now have access to a pipe baton, pipe pistol, pipe shotgun, pipe rifle, and pipe machine gun in earlier gameplay to be in tune with the new loot and level balancing, which is sweet. These weapons all have custom sounds and animations with variable mod slots similar to existing in-game weapons. Pipe weapons are easily repaired with short iron pipes. As part of weapon cleanup, the Blunderbuss was removed and replaced with the new pipe shotgun. So unfortunately, guys, the Blunderbuss is no more. As I said earlier, Blunderbuss, we hardly knew ye. But it makes sense to fit into the weapon tier system that they're really trying to go for. So yeah, saying goodbye to the Blunderbuss kind of sucks, but at least it's replaced with the new pipe shotgun. We will have to see how comparable the pipe shotgun is to the old school Blunderbuss. Old school. It's only been around for, since Alpha, was it Alpha 18 that it got added in? Either Alpha 18 or Alpha 19. Might have been 19. Might have only been around for one Alpha. I don't remember. I can barely remember what I had for breakfast, so you gotta bear with me, guys. A new lever action rifle was added to round out and complete the existing rifle tier. The lever action rifle's firing speed and range make it a great gun for outdoor survival. This rifle also uses 7.62 millimeter rounds and has variable mod slots similar to existing in-game weapons. So it goes primitive, that would be the pipe rifle. Then it goes tier 1 is the hunting rifle, tier 2 is the lever action rifle, and then tier 3 would be the sniper rifle. So I guess the marksman rifle is being removed, or are they going to keep the marksman rifle in there? Interesting. We're going to have to wait and see on that as well. Or are they getting rid of the hunting rifle and the lever action rifle will replace the hunting rifle? Could be. I don't know. We'll have to wait and see, guys. Oh, here we go. Here, existing weapon overhauls include new models, textures, and or sounds for already favorite items like the AK-47, SMG, M60, 44 Magnum. So the hunting rifle is on this list, which means they're not removing it. So I'm guessing the Marksman rifle is being replaced by the lever action, maybe? I don't know. We'll have to see. These texture and model upgrades add some nice polish and align with the look and feel of other art upgrades throughout the game. In addition to model and texture updates, the bows, crossbows, and compound bow all received a damage increase. Holy cow. So they buffed up the bow weapons? That's insane. Because, a stealth archer build is, oof. It's already like God tier powerful. Arrow models received an update to complete the new look and feel of bows. So they boosted the damage output of the bow weapons. Ooh. That could be that could be insane, guys, because the stealth build is already like incredibly OP. And then you add on top of that even more powerful bows and crossbows and compound bows. Ooh, man. I don't know, guys. We're gonna have that. That could be interesting. Interesting. What do you guys think? The stealth build is one of my favorite builds just because of how powerful it is and how you can literally walk up to the zombies and stand right next to them. And they get the damage multipliers that you get with the stealth builds. So not only are you getting the damage multipliers, but the base damage for these weapons is going up. That is going to be insane. Holy cow. That could be OP. That could be, I don't know how long that's going to last. We'll have to wait and see. Because if it's already powerful as is, already one of the most powerful builds in the game, and now boosting the bow damage, that's going to make it even more powerful. Crazy. You'll be able to headshot, one shot headshot almost every zombie in the game. You already can. So that'll be like guarantee kill every single sneak attack you do with the bow. Crazy, guys. So what do you guys think? I don't know, man. It's gonna be insane. Stealth build might be back on the agenda. Yeah, exactly right, Bill. Exactly right. 8x and extra damage. Yeah, exactly, Rosiel. It's gonna be insane. Let's see. Brabble says perhaps to make bows more viable outside sneak. That could be. Absolutely. That definitely could be. Super Dave, hello, buddy. Ready for Alpha 20? Absolutely, I am as well. I imagine that is to compensate for the lack of stealth on Horde Night. You could absolutely be correct, Mage Josh. That could be why they're doing that. Can't wait to find out. Yes, you and me both, Robert. You and me both. Honestly, I wish I could play 20. Just a few more days, unless you don't have a PC. If you don't have a PC, then unfortunately you've got quite a while to wait. But I will be playing Alpha 20 starting tomorrow, and then the general public will get access on Monday. So, it's going to be sweet. I cannot wait. All right, guys, now we're getting into one of my favorite changes, the new shape menu and the creative menus. Oh, man. As a builder, this is the kind of stuff that really makes me happy. Very, very happy. Speaking of being very, very happy, guys, if this stream is making you happy, make sure and hit that like button and let YouTube know that you are enjoying it. See, guys, I'm trying. I'm trying to say it a little bit more. People always give me crap because I never say it. Well, I'm trying to sneak it in there from time to time. All right, let's go on to shape and creative menus. Will I be able to upload tomorrow? I'm going to be live streaming tomorrow. When my live streams finish, the replay automatically post to YouTube. Now, unfortunately, it's not the HD version that is automatically accessible. It takes a few hours for that to actually process. So right away, the replay is not in HD. But eventually it does upgrade to the HD version. However, if you can't catch it live, the replay will always be available as soon as the stream is over. Also, guys, I am creating a special playlist that you can access if you miss any of the live streams for Streamer Weekend. I will have all of the Streamer Weekend content in one playlist. That way, it'll all be in one area, easy for you to access and find on Savin's World on the channel. So, and I'm gonna bump that playlist up to the very top, so it should be the first thing you see when you hit the Savin's World homepage on YouTube. So, yeah, if you can't catch the streams live, you can always go back and check out the replays and see anything that you may have missed. And like I said, there'll be a playlist that'll contain everything for you guys. All right, let's keep rolling. Building blocks have received a major overhaul. That is for sure. For starters, there are now over 1,300 unique shapes to select from for every craftable material. That is insane. That is crazy. 1,300 unique shapes. The building in 7 Days to Die was already pretty intensive, was already pretty massive. You could do almost anything. This is going to make it even more massive. You're going to have more shapes to choose from, meaning your builds, the things that you have the ability to build, oh man, the sky is the limit. It's going to be awesome. Players can now craft 5 basic material helper blocks, which are frames, that is OSB weak wood texture, wood, cobblestone, concrete, and steel. So they kind of simplified everything down into these basic craftable textures. So you've got the weak wood, the regular wood, cobblestone, concrete, steel. So that is the upgrade progression as well. After crafting, equip them to the tool belt and then use the radio menu or shortcut key Shift R to open the shape selection screen. This screen shows several shape categories that can then narrow down the search. So not only are there 1,300 unique shapes, they're all standardized, which means the shape menu for weak wood is going to be the same as for wood, as for cobblestone, as for concrete, as for steel. No matter what you're building out of, the shape menu is going to be the same. And they made it very, very organized so that you'll be able to find the shape you're looking for. There's going to be, they showed it off in one of the streams. There's going to be a kind of like now with your character or your basic menu, you have the icons on the top. You can select to switch to different menus. It's kind of the same thing for the shapes menu. You'll have different icons that you can select to give you different shape categories, I guess. And then you can go through the categories and select the shape that you want, which is really, really cool. All right, so it looks like the categories are here. You've got basic, square, round, wedge, poles, stairs, catwalks, trim, windows, destruction, construction, deco, and letters. So you can go in and get all like your basic shapes. Let's say you need stairs. You can go into the stairs section and see all the different stairs they have available. And with 1,300 different block types and different shapes available, guys, oh, like I said, the sky is the limit. Sky is the limit. That is awesome. Holy crap, we're already almost up to 100 likes. That is awesome. Oh, God, this is exciting, guys. This is exciting. For you modders out there, the shape menu brings with it an easier way to add new shapes to the game, as you no longer have to separately define each shape with each material. Oh, cool. So I'm not familiar with modding. Modding is not my thing. But I would assume that is going to not having to define. So what I'm guessing what that means is when you add in a shape, that you have to add in that shape for every single material type that you want that shape to be available in. Well, this is going to make it so that you don't have to do that, which I'm guessing is going to save a lot of time and really make it a lot simpler for modders to add in custom stuff. So, Mage Josh, if you're there, feel free to chime in because I am completely ignorant when it comes to modding. That's something I never really dove into. So yeah, but I think that's what it pretty much means. Simply add the new shape definitions to shape.xml and let the game fill them in the materials for that shape at runtime. All right. The new shapes are then automatically added to the material shape helpers in game. This feature also greatly reduces the amount of crafting recipes needed, which is sweet. That is always a good thing. The creative menu has also been overhauled with a new category system. And again, they kind of showed this off during the stream. Gave us kind of a sneak peek of what this new system looks like. Before each shape block was its own block entry. Gotcha. So that is probably going to save you a lot of time and effort having to go back in and enter all that information for everything. Should streamline the process a little bit for you, which is cool. Categories have been moved and expanded to the left-hand side of the window. Pick a main category in the left column and then a secondary category in the right column. So yeah, again, they showed that off during one of the streams as well. All right, let's go through this next little section here and then we'll jump back into chat and then we'll move on. So next up we have stability preview. But real quick, guys, the shape menu, when they showed that off, the new shape menu as a builder, that is something I really appreciate. I love building in 7 days and having a new, just the fact that everything is going to be standardized. It was kind of annoying when you would want to build a certain shape in a certain material, but that was not available. That shape was not available in that material to place down. So what you'd have to do is you'd have to pick it in a different material and then upgrade it. And it was really annoying. Well, now all shapes are going to be available in all types, in all of the materials, which is going to make building so much easier, so much more streamlined. And I love it. I love it. All right. Stability preview. Placing blocks has had several changes. The block preview now animates smoothly through the world and the shading is improved. That is really cool. The preview will also change color to indicate the effect of adding the block. This is a huge change, guys. It's actually a very small change, but it is going to be an awesome change. Anybody who has played 7 Days to Die before has had the frustrating situation or run into the frustrating situation where you're building and building and building. You place a block in the wrong place at the wrong time, and the entire structure collapses. Not anymore, ladies and gentlemen. With this new stability preview, that is a thing of the past. As long as you're paying a little bit of attention, you don't have to do all of the math to understand, if I place this block here, are we cool? Is everything going to be good? Or is this just going to collapse and no bueno. So let's go through this. Yellow, the block is stable. As the block becomes more yellow, it means it is getting less stable. Red, placing the block would cause some type of collapse. So no longer do you have to worry about calculating, okay, this block can only have this much weight on it before it collapses. Do I need to add another support here? You don't have to do... Excuse me. You don't have to do the math. You don't have to do the calculations anymore. You're actually going to have a visual cue. When the block, the ghost image, when it turns red, you'll know, oh crap, if I place that block there, something is going to collapse. I need to add some more support in order to avoid that collapse. Adding blocks to reinforce other parts of the structure may allow this block to then be placed without collapse. So yeah, just like I said, you're going to have a visual representation telling you, okay, this, if I place this block here before you actually place it, you'll know if I do this now, it's going to collapse and I will be very, very angry. So this will give you the opportunity to go back and shore up the structural stability of your build without having to waste all of that time, because you make one little mistake and it can erase hours of work depending on what you're building. So having this this preview in here, this visual cue that you're about to make a mistake that could cost you a lot of time and a lot of resources, that is huge. It's a very small change, but it's going to save you countless hours, lots of resources, and a lot of frustration and headaches. So very good change. I'm really glad they added that in. And then pink, placing would cause this block to fall as it does not have sufficient support. Excuse me, getting a little tongue tied here. Again, having the visual cues, that is awesome. That is awesome. All right. We're about to get into the drone, guys. Before we get into the drone, Robotic Drone Companion. Let's see what we got going on in chat here. So no more flagstone or brick. That is correct. There are now 5 basic materials: weak wood, cobblestone, concrete, and steel. And they also got rid of the wet concrete blocks as well. So you no longer have to upgrade a frame, like a rebar frame, and wait for it to dry. It'll just upgrade directly into a concrete block, which is kind of cool. No more sitting around and waiting for it to dry to do your final upgrades. So that is definitely good. Does modding allow creators to create entire unique new POIs? You actually, anybody can create unique and new POIs. Even in Alpha 19, there is a POI editor where you can actually start a brand new POI from the ground up. You can make your own POI. So that's already in the game. Alpha 20 is just going to make that easier. From everything we've read so far. So the answer to the question is yes, you can make entirely new and unique POIs in 7 Days to Die. All right. Haven't played for a few months. Last time I played, the wedge trick still worked. It kind of still does. They will still, if you're talking about the fall bases, they will still path and fall down. They don't slide anymore, but they will walk off the edge. The killing corridor and that kind of thing still does work. All right, let's see. Did they change the settings? Like when the higher scope you have on your weapon, when you scope in, the sensitivity would be so high, like an 8x. It's so weird. I'm not 100% sure what you're asking there, Winter. And honestly, I am probably the last person you want to ask about about aiming weapons through scopes. I've always said that I am not an FPS expert. First-person shooters are not my bag, and I am a terrible shot. If you see some of my videos, like my stealth videos and that kind of thing, even sometimes when I'm streaming, trying to line up the shot, I'm not the most accurate and quickest at targeting the Zamba jerks, but I'm not 100% sure the sensitivity. I did notice, yes, the excuse me, sensitivity is pretty high. I know you can change that, and there are like special a special mouse that you can get where you can change the sensitivity settings while aiming. So there are ways around it. It's just I've never 7 Days to Die. I never really got into it for the FPS aspect. That was just kind of something that was there. What really brought me to 7 Days was the building and the survival aspects. That's really what drew me to the game was just how you can pretty much build and make anything that you want. That's really what turned me on to 7 days in the first place. The zombies, you know, I'm not opposed to zombie games. I think, you know, zombie games can be cool, but that wasn't like the thing that was like, ooh, yes, that's a zombie game. I got to play the zombie. I didn't come to 7 days for that. It was mainly the building and survival aspects that really drew me to the game. Anyway, I'm kind of rambling. Let's see. How does a block get more yellow? That doesn't make sense to me. So what it does is it's not the actual block itself. It's the ghost image. So no, you know, when you place, like currently when you build in 7 days, before you actually place the block, it gives you kind of a ghost image outline of the block that you are going to place. Well, now that ghost image is actually going to be colored. Not only is it going to just be a ghost image of the block, it'll also, if by chance you're putting it in a place, let's go up a little bit here. If the outline of the ghost image will have a yellow tint to it. They kind of showcase this in one of the dev streams. And I would highly recommend watching the dev streams if you haven't yet, guys. Lots of awesome information in those dev streams, especially the first 5 where they actually showcase the items. I didn't watch many of the Let's Plays. I think I watched the first one because I didn't want to spoil too much. You know, I think watching the showcase dev streams were enough to get me excited and kind of give me a glimpse of what was to come. But I didn't want to actually see all the mechanics in action in a playthrough setting. I kind of wanted to leave that to actual, you know, experiencing those kinds of things myself. But in one of the dev streams, they showcased the stability system, and it's really, really cool. The ghost image, it has a coloration now. So yellow, the block is stable, but the color, as the color gets deeper, so it's noticeable. The color changes are noticeable. So it's like a faded yellow, and then it gets more dark, and or maybe it's the other way around. Anyway, but you'll notice the color changes, and then when that block, the outline, the color turns red, you'll know, nope, can't put this block here. It's going to collapse my build. So it's a really, really cool system, and I will definitely demonstrate it when we get into the streamer weekend. So either tomorrow or Saturday, we will definitely go over that stability system, because that's something really quick and easy that we can cover pretty quick. Shouldn't take too much time to go over that. All right, let's see. No worries, man. Love you. Love your vids. Well, thank you very much, Winter. I really appreciate that. I'm glad you enjoy the content and the videos. That is awesome to hear. Oh my God, I just realized something. Does this mean you have to overhaul all of your old informative videos? A lot of my videos are going to have to be redone. Yes, I'm going to have to do videos on all the changes. I'm not going to take down my Alpha 19 videos or anything like that. I am just going to be releasing new Alpha 20 videos to cover the topics that or the information that has changed. So, like I said, I've got a lot of I've got a lot of work ahead of me, guys. A lot of work. Let's see here. I hope there's an option to turn off that stability warning. Kind of made math and planning fun. I'm not sure if it's optional, but I agree. I mean, the stability never really bothered me, but that's because I actually, I took the time to figure out, like you said, do a little math, do a little planning ahead of time. But some people, they like to build more organically, so they don't really plan out their builds. They have a general idea of what they want to do, and then they just go for it. And I think the preview system would be good for that type of player. But I don't think I don't think that's optional. I think that's a built-in mechanic that can't be turned off, unfortunately. SWAT, hey, good to see you. It says, hey, Savin, how are you doing, bro? I am well. Thank you very much. I'm really excited for Alpha 20 coming. Cannot wait, guys. I cannot wait. I'm going to try to go to bed early tonight and get a good night's sleep. That way I can get up bright and early, get everything, as soon as we get access, or as soon as I get access, I will initiate that download right away and then go from there. So yeah, I am well, and I am excited to jump into Alpha 20. Let's see. How do you feel about Marksman rifle being removed? I don't know exactly. Has it been confirmed that it is actually going to be removed? I don't know. We didn't read that it was going to be removed. Maybe further down it'll say it has been removed, but it's being replaced by the lever action rifle. So I'm guessing it's going to be comparable, but so it's getting removed but getting replaced at the same time. So yeah, I'm kind of indifferent, to be honest. It doesn't really bug me too much. Can't believe this game is still being updated and the community is still going strong. Absolutely, this community is awesome. 7 Days has a massive following, and for a game that's been around for 8 years, that is pretty darn sweet. And Matt sums it up. This game rocks. Absolutely, Matt. This game does absolutely rock. Let's see. Native Jester asked, are the changes you're doing going to be later or a few weeks into the release? Well, I'm going to get back to my regular schedule. So I will be doing 2 videos a week and then my live streams on Friday. So we'll have a video on Monday, a video Wednesday. So I will probably have like my first Alpha 20 video on Monday. Then I'll have a new Alpha 20 video on Wednesday. Then we'll do a live stream on Friday. So I'll get back to my regular schedule. So it's going to take some time to get through all of these changes and cover everything. Because when I do videos, guys, I try to be as thorough as possible. But at the same time, I don't want to, I've been trying to check myself so I have a tendency, I'm long-winded. I have a tendency to drone on. And I've been trying to tamp that down a little bit and, keep myself in check. So, but at the same time, I like to do my homework before I release a video on a topic. So I don't like to just throw information out there without ensuring that it's as accurate as possible. I make mistakes, I'm human. Everybody makes mistakes, but I try to be as diligent as I can be at releasing accurate information. So this Alpha 20, we're going to have video content coming for a very long time. I've got a lot of topics to cover and a lot of stuff to study. So let's see. When did everyone start playing 7 Days to Die? I started playing on Alpha 5. Oh, wow. You're really old school. I started on console back when console version first came out. So 2016, I think, is when it first came out. And then I switched to PC at the end of Alpha 17. So that's when I made the jump from console to PC. But I've been playing 7 Days for about 5 years now in one way or another. Let's see. Ryan, good to see ya. A7, good to see you again. Haven't tuned in a while. Well, I'm glad that you were able to join us today. Oh, and real quick. Wrong one. Let me just throw this up here. Alex, thank you very, very much for that super chat. I really do appreciate it. Yeah, guys, great way to support the channel if you can. Here, let me put your message up here because I don't know if this message was supposed to be included, but Alex says, drone on, brother. I'm here for it. Well, I appreciate that, Alex. Thank you very much for the super chat. I really do appreciate the support. It definitely means the world to me and goes a very, very long way in ensuring that I'm able to continue making the videos. So love it. Thank you again very, very much. Let's see. Just tuned in. Have I missed anything juicy or not really? Depends on your definition of juicy. We're just going through the release notes here, and there's been a lot of awesome stuff coming. Is the update on console? Unfortunately, it is not. Console is not going to see an update until the game goes gold, which means we've got probably a couple of years before console will see any new content. And it looks like they're going to start with a brand new port to the PS5 and Xbox Series X, but they are going to be working on an update for the older consoles as well, PS4 and the Xbox One. But that's going to be after the initial port to the new consoles, I believe. But yeah, we do have quite a ways to wait until that happens. So let's see. You have missed all juice. Awesome. What do you think is the biggest update feature in Alpha 20? Oh man, picking just one. Oh man. I would have to. I can't pick just one. I can pick one section, I guess. I would have to say everything involved with random gen. So that would mean the new district system, the new city tile tech, all of that combined, I think is going to be the biggest, because that's going to improve the replayability and the immersion level and all of that. But gosh, that's the crazy thing about Alpha 20, guys. There is so much in this update. I mean, all right, you see over here? Let me see. On the edge of the screen. Oh, no, you guys can't because I have it zoomed in. So we are about maybe a fifth of the way through these notes. That's how much is in this game, guys. We're only about a fifth of the way through. Now, a lot of it, we're not going to go through every single bullet point of what they added, changed, and fixed. We're just going to go through all of the little sections here. We're probably, I would guess, maybe halfway through that. But yeah, that is how much is coming in Alpha 20. And now people can kind of understand why this update took a little bit longer, right? Because they added so much. They're adding so much. Not only new items, new equipment, new features, you name it, new POIs. It's insane how much content is coming in this update. And it's just going to make the game that much better and get us that much closer to 7 Days to Die going gold, right? So, I mean, every step we take is a step, in the right direction, a step towards completion. And this isn't a step, guys. This is like a massive leap forward in the development of 7 Days to Die. We barely scratched the surface of everything coming. So picking one thing is nearly impossible. But if I had to pick one category, I'd say the random gen, just because of everything that goes into random gen. I think it's going to be one of the most substantial changes, just because of the new city tile tech and the districting systems and the flexibility and the replayability and the believability of the worlds. It's just going to be awesome. It is just going to be awesome, guys. All right. Let's see. The change to world gen is massive. Absolutely. Yes, you're absolutely correct, Trey. Absolutely. Quixotic Intent. Good to see you. Welcome to the stream. It says, Savin, glad to see you back, brother. I've been introducing every 7 Days player I know to your channel for tips. Glad to see you have almost tripled in subs since I first started following. Congrats. Well, thank you very, very much, man. I really do appreciate it. I appreciate your support and sharing it and letting people know. And I would say that to anybody out there, guys. If you have friends that play 7 Days to Die and they're looking for a channel that will help to teach them a little bit about this game, send them my way. I guarantee they're going to find something on the channel that'll be able to help them out, whether they're a new player or an old player. Oh, we're on Robotic Drone. I'm not going to skip that. What am I doing? But I really appreciate it. Quixotic. That is awesome. All right, guys. Take a sip of my beverage and let's get back into it. We are moving into one of the most anticipated changes or additions, I guess, in Alpha 20. The Robotic Drone Companion. Now, again, this was supposed to come in Alpha 19, but they pushed it back to Alpha 20 because they were having some issues with it. But it is finally here. We are actually going to be able to get our hands on the drone and see what the bad boy has to offer. So let's go through it. The new robotic drone is a companion that gives the players extra storage and some enhanced end game features. The drone's abilities can be augmented and enhanced by the player's intellect, but players can still acquire and use a drone without perking into it, which is cool. So that means you're not going to be, and that's kind of similar with most things in this game. You won't be as proficient at using the item, or using the drone. But even if you're not perked into it, you will still have access to the drone and still be able to use it in some way. The robotic drone is modded in the player's inventory. Dies are added to the cosmetic slot and mods to the modifier slots. Some of the additional mods and enhancements to the drone include, we have the robotic drone armor plating mod that increases the drone's defenses. The robotic drone cargo mod increases the drone's carrying capacity. The robotic drone medic mod gives the drone the ability to heal the player. The robotic drone morale booster, player stamina regen is increased by 10% when near the drone. And the robotic drone headlamp mod gives the drone a headlight. So just a few mods to start off with. I do believe they are going to be adding more additional mods down the road, making the drone even better as time goes by. That's usually how it works. They start off with a core set, and then they add things and as they go along. So, as I said in the beginning, guys, earlier, I'm a little hesitant about the drone. They showed it off. I'm not sure as to the viability of using the drone in your build. I think it's mainly going to be used for the extra carrying capacity. So what they had claimed is, in the beginning, the drone is not going to affect your noise level. So that's good for stealth builds. That means you can bring the drone along with you, and the drone won't wake up the zombies and affect your noise level. So you will still be effective with stealth. However, down the road, it is absolutely 100% going to affect your noise level. The zombies will actually wake up because of the drone making noise. The headlamp is going to increase your noise level, and all of that stuff. Hold on one second. All right, sorry about that. I'll take a sip of my beverage. Little tickle in my throat. All right, so yeah, I'm not really 100% sold yet on the drone, and I'm really excited to get my hands on it and actually test it out and see what it can do. But from what I've seen, it looks like the extra carrying capacity is going to be pretty much the primary function of the drone. The ability to heal is cool. Unfortunately, in order to activate that, you actually have to walk up to the drone and ask it to heal you. So, and it doesn't look like it does any extra healing at all. You have to put the healing items in the drone that you want to use. Then you have to ask the drone to heal you. Well, if that's the case, why not just put them in your tool belt or your tool belt and just, heal yourself? Push a button, boom, you're healed, instead of having to access the drone's menu, ask it to heal you. It seems like a lot more work for the same result. Now, maybe the drone will have, as you increase your intellect level, your robotics skill, maybe you'll get more perks. Maybe like you'll get extra healing from the drone or something like that. I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. That's why I'm really interested to get my hands on the drone to see what each of these mods actually does. What are the practical uses for each of these? Because otherwise, it's just kind of gonna be kind of a vanity thing, kind of a cool, here's my little drone buddy who follows me around. But how viable is it going to be in actual survival gameplay? That's what I'm really interested in checking out. So, and we will definitely dive into the drone for sure. In fact, I think my Monday video might be dedicated to the drone, because it's one of the things that really jumped out at me during the live streams. when they were showing off the mods and all that. And I had a lot of questions, and I really think that I would love to answer those questions just to satiate my own curiosity, and then pass that information along to you guys as well. So, yeah, so I think my first Alpha 20 video might actually be covering the robotic drone. We will have to wait and see, but I'm excited. That's going to be a really, really, really good one. All right, let's move on. Next up, we have Dynamic Imposters. We have added, this is awesome, guys. This one is awesome. Eddie, welcome to the stream. Thank you very much for joining. We have added a brand new dynamic imposter system to the game, which renders changes to distant chunk POI meshes caused by players or zombies. This is awesome, guys. And I kind of touched on it a little earlier. So what this means is if you completely collapse a building, you take a building down, right? Currently, if you do that and then you go off in the distance, the dynamic imposter, or the imposter, excuse me, for that POI still renders in the distance. So the kind of place, think of an imposter kind of as like a placeholder. Instead of rendering in the entire building, the game just renders in what's called the imposter, which is just kind of like a picture of what is there, or what will be there when you get closer to it, and the actual chunk renders in fully. So currently, if you destroy a building, the imposter of the building that you've destroyed will absolutely show up when you back off. Well, now with the dynamic imposters, that is no longer the case. If you destroy a building and then you go off in the distance, the imposter for that building will not show up. So it actually recognizes the change in the world, and removes that imposter from showing up. And on the flip side, if you build a structure, so let's say you build a massive base, right? Big tower jutting up into the sky. Well, currently, if you build a big structure and then you back off, there is no imposter for that build. It's going to show nothing, and you won't actually see the building until you get close enough for that chunk to render and actually see the build. And now you will actually build a giant structure, back off, and in the distance, you will see your structure, which is going to be awesome. It is going to be so cool, guys. So cool. Changes such as destroying a building, building your own base, or adding to or modifying an existing building can now be appropriately displayed by the dynamic imposter system. So pretty much just everything I just got done saying. Updated imposter meshes are automatically shared with new players who join the game. That is really cool, guys. So that means that even on servers, like massive servers, multiplayer servers, everybody, all the imposter meshes are going to be updated for everybody. So when anybody builds anything, it will the imposter will update. So it's not only just your stuff or changes you make, it's everybody. It's the entire world. That is going to be so cool. Oh man, that is going to be awesome. What does this mean for players? With this option turned on, you can renovate existing POIs, fortify a whole town, or build a castle on top or on a hilltop and see the changes from anywhere in the world. Oh, okay, cool. So, so it looks like this is going to be optional, which is probably a good thing because it may cause performance issues for people who do not have, really powerful computers. So that's actually really cool. So that actually makes this optional. Making this optional is again, I am all about the options, baby. The more optional content they add in, the better, because that gives the player control on what they will or will not see. So you can actually turn dynamic imposters on and off, which is cool. Depending on PC strength, we have several game option settings that can be edited in server config.xml. Awesome. Okay. So dynamic mesh enabled. Setting to true will enable the system. Dynamic mesh land claim only. Setting to true will make the system only active in player land claimed areas. All right, so only places where you have a land claim block, only those imposter meshes will be updated. Dynamic mesh land claim buffer. Dynamic mesh land claim base chunk radius size. All right. And dynamic mesh max item cache. How many items can be processed concurrently? Higher values use more RAM. So it looks like this feature is going to be pretty customizable. That is awesome. And then it says, big thanks to Danny Richardson from the 7 Days to Die modding community for working with the Fun Pimps on this awesome new system. Well, thank you very much, Danny. That is cool. So not only is this feature added, it's also optional, which means you can turn it on and off as you see fit or as your system will allow. So if you don't have a higher higher quality computer, which again, not everybody does have a top of the line computer, myself included. I don't have a top of the line computer. You are able to switch that up, which is cool. So awesome, guys. All right. So we're going to be going on to environment art next. Let's jump back into chat here. Brabble Best, thank you very, very much for joining. I have to go before I collapse of sleep. No worries. Thank you very much for joining the stream. Have a great night and go get some rest. I'm going to be streaming all weekend long. So hopefully you can come back during one of the live streams for Streamer Weekend Alpha 20. It's going to be sweet. And Mage Josh says, I bet this option is for those of us playing on potatoes. Absolutely right, Mage Josh. Absolutely right. Myself included. Like I said, my my system is not, my computer is not top of the line by any stretch of the imagination. Yeah, my system uses a hamster to power it. That is awesome. Is it possible to use the drone indoors? I believe it is. Does it make any noise? So not currently, but it will. It makes noise. Like it makes, it actually has voice dialogue. Like there's a voice actor that was hired to actually read lines. So it has dialogue, which is really cool. And currently, from what they said during the live stream, the dev streams, the drone currently will not affect your noise level, but it will in the future. So yes, that's something that I'm definitely, again, like I said, I think the drone's going to be one of my first Alpha 20 videos because I really want to test that out and see the viability of the drone in a survival playthrough. Will the drone follow you when you're in a vehicle? Yes, it does. Yes, it does. Hey, Savin, sorry for missing the live, dude. My phone is being an idiot right now. No worries, SWAT. No worries. Like I said, I'm really glad that that those of you who are here chose to join me. But guys, if you ever miss a stream, you can always find the stream replays on the channel. So if you ever want to catch up and with anything you may have missed, you can just go head to the channel and the replay will be there. It posts as soon as I finish the actual live stream. The replay should be available for you. If you want the HD version, you will probably want to wait a little while, maybe wait until the next day to catch up, because YouTube takes forever and a day to process HD versions of videos, and it's just a sad reality that we all have to face. All of us YouTubers, we're all very, very, very familiar with the processing and uploading speed of YouTube or lack thereof. So yeah, no worries. I'm glad that you were able to make it. All right, guys, let's keep on moving. We are moving on to environment art. And they have released a lot of the artwork that we have to look forward to. A lot of tweets, a lot of forum posts. We've gotten a glimpse at a lot of artwork and they have added a boatload of art in this one. So Yank 1997, welcome to the stream. I'm late to the stream, no worries there. Will there be a charge to go to Alpha 20, or will the game update? So if you own 7 Days to Die, there is no charge for the update. You can get the update free of charge as long as you own 7 Days to Die. So yes, don't worry, no worries there. What you will want to have to do, because Alpha 20 on Monday, when it opens up to the public, it is going to be the experimental version. And what you're going to do is go to Steam. I would recommend, guys, go to the 7 Days to Die forum, because it tells you exactly the steps you need to take in order to upgrade to Alpha 20 experimental. Most of the time, most people play with only the latest stable branch selected in Steam. But if you go to the forum, it'll give you step-by-step how to opt in or how to run the latest experimental branch. It's usually the very, very bottom option on Steam for 7 Days to Die, but go to the forum, go to the release, the official release post on the forum, and it walks you through how to do the Alpha 20, how to actually play Alpha 20 once it drops. But it is free for anybody who owns 7 Days to Die. There is no charge to upgrade to Alpha 20. And holy crap, real quick, I got to throw this on here. Holy crap, Quixotic Intent. Thank you so much, my dude. Very generous super chat, $50 super chat. Awesome. I have to go for the night, but I just want to support your work. Please keep up the awesomeness. We really appreciate the work you do. From one YouTuber to another, keep it up, brother. Well, thank you so much, dude. That is awesome. I really appreciate that. I am really looking forward to diving back into 7 days. It's been a rough couple of months, and I'm feeling really good, and I'm really excited about Alpha 20 and jumping back in and getting back to science and all of the videos and tutorials and stuff. I'm really excited, guys. I really am. There is so much more stuff to cover. And the fact that it's resonating with the community and that the people in this awesome community are seeming to dig it, that is awesome as well. So, holy cow, Quixotic, have a great night. Thank you so much for that super chat. I really do appreciate the support. And you will have lots and lots of videos coming your way. So, awesome. All right. Crazy. Love it. Okay. Shannon asks, how do we get to the forum? The easiest way is just go to Google, type in 7 Days to Die forum in the Google search, and it should be the very first one there. Go to the news and announcements section, and it should be the very top post. It should be the Alpha 20 official release. That's how I access this. That's actually where we are right now is 7daystoDie.com. That is where the 7 Days to Die official forums are, is on 7daystoDie.com. But the easiest way to find it is just go to Google or whatever browser or search engine you use, DuckDuckGo or Yahoo, I guess, or Bing, if people use that crap. I don't know who would, but whatever search engine you use, just go there, type in 7 Days to Die forum, and it should be the very first link, and just navigate there. And it's pretty user friendly forum. The posts are pretty apparent which one you need to go to. But definitely for those of you who have questions on, and maybe I'll go through it tomorrow when we actually start the live stream. Maybe that'll be one of the first things I do, is show you guys how to access or where to go to access and change to opt in and actually play Alpha 20, the experimental version. forum, go to the forum. That's probably the best bet, but maybe maybe we'll go through that tomorrow as well. I think that might be a good idea because it can be a little confusing and difficult to figure out exactly where to go. Let's see here. This is going to be great, dude. I can't wait for Alpha 20. I know, man. I can't wait either. Oh, it's so good. It is so good. Alpha 20 hype. Absolutely right. And hey, Simon, how's your day, bro? Sorry for asking for like a third or fourth time today, man. It's all right. My day is going very well. It was a beautiful day outside. I mean, where I live, it was gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous, which is crazy considering we're in December. But gorgeous day outside. Awesome news. Alpha 20 is here. My move is over. I moved into my new place. I'm all settled in, and it's just, life is good right now. Things are looking up. I'm in a much better place mentally, which is good. So that's always a good thing. But life's good. And I feel good, man. I feel good. I'm excited. I'm happy. This is, oh man, it's a great time to be alive, and it's a great time to be a 7 Days to Die fan. Let me tell you. Oh, let's see. It's good to hear, man. It's gorgeous here too, but I want snow. Oh, careful what you wish for. It's coming, man. It's coming. You're going to get your fill of snow, I think. All right. Let's get into the environment art. Let's keep on rolling here, guys. We're getting a little further down this list. I think we're getting closer to the end here. The environment art and shader team have been improving much of the rendering tech and creating hundreds of new PBR environment models to enhance the world, POIs, and overall game immersion. Improvements include terrain shader, updated for better quality and performance, including improved roughness and specular shading modifications. Foliage shader, updated for improved rendering effects like subsurface scattering, in addition to physically based rendering and packed textures for performance. Entity tint shader. This shader provides support for tinted color variations on models, in addition to improving performance due to packed textures. New terrain textures, that's awesome. New block textures, very good. Lighting and sky improvements, very good. Meshes, short plant meshes like grass and cotton have been greatly improved to generate more detail and much more variety of shapes with less mirroring. Mesh complexity now uses the grass quality setting, which allows for less detail on lower end computers. Now that is awesome. Biomes, plant distribution has been improved, and the forest has a new short grass subbiome. Grass placement on slopes has been improved as well. So yeah, that's another thing they showcased, guys. Not only are we getting like the plants, the actual grass, the long grass, not only have they updated that to make it look more realistic, but there is also now different size grass. There's short grass and long grass. So it's not all monotone or monochromatic, or I don't know what the word is. It doesn't all look the same. It's more variable, which is really, really cool. Trees now have a root ball to seal holes at the base of the trunk. That's kind of cool, because you know how now if you chop down a tree, it falls over and it's kind of like a hollow end. Well, now they put the root ball on the end, and so it looks, I don't know if realistic would be the right word, because if you chop down a tree, the root doesn't come out, but at least it's not just a hole anymore, I guess. So I would definitely consider that an improvement. All right. Clouds, improved blending of cloud layers, and we now can keep cross blends for much more variety and to better match the weather system. And again, they showcased some of the weather systems during the dev streams as well, and they are looking awesome. Lightning, adjusted values, added a cloud area brightening effect, and fixed a bug with the world not being lit. Wind, the weather system's wind speed now changes the speed of plants blowing in the wind, and we added wind gusts. This is one thing, guys, that actually blew my mind. It actually blew me away. So during one of the dev streams, when they were actually demonstrating this, I think it was Fatal or Fatal. How do you say? Is it Fatal or is it Fatal? I don't know. I think he was the one who was actually demonstrating this, but the player in the stream was on the side of a hill, right? And the weather started coming in and the wind started picking up. And if you looked at the grass and you looked at the trees, they actually, the grass actually moved differently depending on the speed of the wind. And the trees actually bent and went back and forth and weaved back and forth with the wind. And it like blew my mind. I was like, holy cow. It looked so fantastic. Just that one little glimpse that we actually got. So they are not kidding when they say they upgraded the weather system. Just the small glimpse that we got during those streams was amazing, was incredible. It really did. It took my breath away. It blew my mind. I was like, holy crap, this looks amazing. All right, let's move on. Along with all of the new POIs of Alpha 20, there is plenty of new content to add to the visual immersion of the game. Again, like I've stated this for a while now, it looks like visual immersion is something they really focused on for this game. The believability of the world is seemed to be one of the primary focuses of this alpha. Cities are detailed to a whole new level. That is absolutely 100% true. With props such as newspaper stands, mailboxes, streetlights, parking meters, planters, operational manhole covers, traffic signals, new street signs, as well as business signs, ATMs, etc. Industrial locations are enhanced by new assets like new conveyor belt systems, construction site material stacks, tarp fencing, etc. All new functioning and destructible doors such as cellar doors and shutters. That is another cool thing, guys. And they finally made it so that if there's a hole in the door, you can actually shoot through the hole in the door. Finally, they made that. That was one of the really frustrating things. You have a giant gaping hole in the door and you shoot it. It's obvious that you can shoot through the hole, but for some reason you don't shoot through the door, you shoot the door. It made no sense. So finally they're adding that into Alpha 20, which is awesome. More immersive destruction for the world you've come to love with a variety of new rubble piles. And they did release some of the artwork for the new rubble piles as well, which is cool. A new mesh tinting system and shader bring you more color variations of new art content to further customize your creations. And hundreds of new and updated PBR meshes have been added to the game overall. So environment art has gotten a huge update, guys. Absolutely huge. All right, let's see. Does any of these changes actually help with underwater building? Probably not. Water has been pushed back to Alpha 21. So hopefully once they get the water system working properly, the water actually working like water should, hopefully they will they'll because they've been teasing that they want to add some water-based POIs and they want to do more with water, but they have to get the water working before they can do that. And I think that's pushed back to Alpha 21 is when they're going to be focusing on that as well. Let's see. See you tomorrow, dude. I'll be on the lookout for you to go live. Daryl, have a great night. Thank you so much for joining. I really appreciate you being able to join the stream. Oh no, I was thinking the same thing. Should we be worried about tornadoes in later updates? That would be insane. Manholes, does that mean there are sewers? Yes, there are sewers. They have confirmed that there is a sewer system in the main city areas. So yes, because I believe it said working. Let's see, operational manhole covers. So yes, they have confirmed that there are sewer areas in the cities, and I think they're going to expand on that as we go down the road. So yeah, absolutely. All right. Imagine hearing a tornado while dealing with a horde. Oh man, that would be insane. Oh man, what would that be? A zomnado? Instead of sharknado, it'd be a zomnado. Could you imagine just like a tornado going by, sucking up a whole bunch of zombies and just flinging them at you? Oh, that'd be crazy. We crazy. Alpha 20 is going to be a fresh coat of paint for this game. Oh, I think it's going to be more than just a coat of paint. I think this is going to be, it's going to be, this is a very deep update. There is a lot to it. So when I think of fresh coat of paint, I think more cosmetic. This I would not put in the cosmetic category. I think this is going to be a major, like deep update. This is going to enhance 7 Days to Die in so many ways. Absolutely. Let's see. Zomnado, kind of terrifying. Yes, exactly. Body parts flying through the air. Yes. That would be scary if there was a Zomnado. Zomnado! That's going to be the next trash sci-fi movie, the Zomnado. Oh god, that is so good. I think I need to make a Zomnado shirt. I think that's something I should work on. Design some Zomnado merch. Oh, I love it. Oh, crazy. All right, guys, let's move on to the next section. We're talking about quests. Questing improvements have been made all over the world in 7 Days to Die. Starter quests now have helpful on-screen icons to show you where to find the required items. This is awesome. This is awesome, guys. I don't know about you, but there were multiple times where it got frustrating having to find that one rock. You're missing one stone, right? Or for the life of you, you could not find a bird's nest. You just want to finish the starter quest. You know what you need, but finding some of the items could be extremely frustrating sometimes. So now that the starter quests have the helpful screen icons that will point you, be like, okay, there's a stone here, there's a bird's nest over here. That's awesome. It's a small change, but it is a great change in my opinion, because there have been many a time where I have been frustrated trying to find one stone or trying to find a bird's nest for feathers. Yeah, so excellent change in my opinion. We've decided to retire the challenge notes to allow focus on new quest types. Yes, thank you. Oh, I hated the challenge notes. I never did them. They were never worth it. You do them occasionally, but only if it fit into what you were already doing. There was really no incentive to do them. The rewards were nothing, next to nothing. So they finally decided to get rid of the challenge notes. That's a good thing in my opinion. Buried supplies have been updated to increase the challenge. Good. Buried supply quests can get monotonous, can be boring. And for people who stream this game like myself, that can be, it doesn't make for the most exciting content watching somebody just sit there and dig with a shovel for 10-15 minutes. All right, guys, we're going to dig. Ooh, watch the excitement of me digging. So Barrett supplies have been updated to increase the challenge. Hopefully they can, they'll make them more exciting to watch also. We've also added a new tier 3 version of this quest type. That's awesome. Trader to trader progression has changed. Each trader now has their own set of tiered quests that must be completed. That is actually a really cool change. So, like currently, excuse me, currently, the way the traders work now, all you have to do is do 10 quests at any trader at any time to open up another trader. But it looks like they've made it so that you have to do quests for each trader. So, like, you have to do 10 quests for one trader and not a combination of all the traders. So, let's say you had Trader Jen and Trader Bob, right? You did 5 quests for Jen, you did 5 quests for Bob, boom, that would open up another trader. Now, it sounds like maybe the way it works is you have to do 10 quests for Bob in order for Bob to send you to a new trader. Or you have to do 10 quests for Jen in order for Jen to send you to a new trader. That would be cool. Also, I know that now all of the traders, whatever tier you are on, so if you opened up tier 3, you will have 5 tier 3 quests. You will also have access to 5 tier 2 quests and 5 tier 1 quests. So that's going to be cool as well. Yeah, players can now navigate between those tiers when selecting a quest from the trader. So trader quests are something we definitely want to touch on during during streamer weekend, because I'm really interested to see how that works. All right, we've also added a new quest type, Restore Power. Yes, Restore Power quests are activated at night and require the player to reestablish power to the locations. Find the generators inside and activate them. Be careful, as the generators may alert nearby zombies. And we got a little taste of this. Lathan actually showed this off during the live stream. So, awesome new quest types. I am all for. That is going to be sweet. Plus, this quest type offers or opens up the possibility for a lot more. With regards to these style POIs, because not only do you find the generators and turn them and activate them, but by activating them, you might actually provide power to a switch that'll open up a door to lead to, you know, a special loot room, or to advance the POI, that kind of thing. So these restore power quests are going to be really, really cool. Really, really cool. I'm looking forward to these for sure. All right. Let's do AI, and then we'll jump back into chat and see what you all have to say here. Hold on a second. All right, AI. The AI and spawning of enemies has gotten some great improvements, including biome spawning. Zombie spawning in biomes is now based on the types of buildings in the area. So industrial, commercial, and downtown areas are more populated. Oh, that is awesome. Okay, so you're going to see more zombie spawns in the cities, in commercial areas. That makes sense, right? That's going to be awesome. That is awesome, guys. So that means you're going to have a lot more zombie jerks to take care of when you are inside a city than you will, say, out in the countryside. That's perfect. That's the way it should be. These areas also spawn more challenging enemies in the harder biomes. Sweet. That makes sense also. So there's going to be some biome progression or like biome difficulties for sure. That is an awesome change. Absolutely. Ducking. The zombies can now duck down to help them not get stuck on obstacles. So there we go, guys. Zombie pathing. We're going to have to test zombie pathing thoroughly, because giving them the ability to duck could change some of our horde-based designs. We're probably going to have to switch those up. So we're definitely going to have to tackle some zombie pathing issues. See exactly how zombie pathing has been changed, and how zombie activity, how the AI has been changed. So yeah, that could be huge. Obstacle attacks. Zombies now stand more reliably at the point of attack without sliding around. Awesome. Okay, cool. Head tracking added more variety with when and where they look. The head tracking is creepy. It's creepy, man. Oh, it's creepy. But now maybe it's not so they're not so focused in on one point. They actually act more like, entities should act. It'll feel more natural, or as natural as a zombie can feel, I guess. And then finally, the burst attack added a new AoE burst attack, which is used by the new mutant zombie. Oh, sweet. So that's, again, guys, that's the one with the pustules, the big green guy with the big bulgy things coming off of him. So they added a new AoE burst attack. So that's kind of our first glimpse at what they've teased, the new special infected, the new specialty zombies that they want to add into the game. This is kind of our first glimpse into that direction that they're going. So the new zombie is going to have an AoE burst attack. Oh, awesome. All right, awesome, guys. Okay, let's get back to chat. See what I missed here. Looks like we got some music talk. Sweet. Vernon says, like and subscribe, please. Thank you very much for that, Vernon. And Vernon, excuse me. And absolutely, guys, if you haven't yet, hit that like button. Let YouTube know you're enjoying the stream. And if you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button, and also turn on notifications so you get notified when I go live or post a new video. Let's see. My bad, Mike. I'm not sure what you said, but yeah, Streamlabs will time you out if you use any profanity and that kind of thing. Try to keep the streams as PG or PG-13 as I can. Otherwise, YouTube gets mad at me. Burst as in explode, not burst as in hit you 3 times in short succession. Yeah, I would assume it's going to be similar to the cop and the demo. Maybe it'll be a little different. We'll see. We're going to have to, again, that's one thing we're definitely going to have to check out once Alpha 20 actually drops. I'll be more clean. Awesome. Appreciate it, Mike. Appreciate it, man. I've said it before. Language doesn't really bug me any, but YouTube frowns upon it. And since I am a YouTube and trying to be successful on YouTube, I try to follow the rules as closely as possible. And even though profanity isn't expressly forbidden, I don't, I try to keep it clean, not only for for myself and for YouTube's sake, but also because, a lot of my viewers, it's really cool. Actually, it's one of the things I absolutely love. I get families who actually play the game and watch my content. And I'll have dads who tell me that they're watching with their daughters. For instance, Isabel, if you're watching, hope you are well. But yeah, I try to keep it family friendly so that the content can be enjoyed by everybody. Now, I have to admit, I slip up from time to time myself. So yeah. Mage Josh says, I believe that it's supposed to become a poison gas attack eventually. Yeah, I think you're right. Mage Josh. As they introduce some more of the specialty infected, there's going to be more variations, different attack, different kinds of attacks that these zombies can do. So I think we'll see much more variety down the road. So I do believe you are absolutely right. My guess would be in the beginning, it's probably going to be more similar to the cop or demolition zombie explosion, but I do believe you're right that is the direction that they want to go. is to do gas attacks and that kind of thing. But we'll have to wait and see. We'll find out probably tomorrow, guys. We're definitely. I'm going to be jumping through, taking a look at so many things. Oh, it's going to be awesome! I can't wait. Jay says my dog is good. Well, that is awesome. Most dogs are. I love dogs. Dogs are awesome. All right, guys. So we've got just a few more things to cover here. We've got the Feral Synths game option, the vehicles, and a few more topics. But I need to use the little boys' room here. So I'm going to take another quick little 5-minute break, refill my beverage, use the restroom, and then we will finish up the release notes, guys. So this would be a great time if you need to use the restroom, grab yourself a snack, refill your beverage, get up and stretch a little bit. I'm going to throw the commercials back on, and when I get back, we will go through the rest of the Alpha 20 release notes. So hang tight, guys. I will be back in just a minute.
Hi, folks. My name is Jared, owner of Poppin' Pills, and when you need, squirrel! At Poppin' Pills, we provide only the best in pharmaceuticals, guaranteed to help cure whatever ails you. How can I make that guarantee? Because I personally test every product before we offer it to the public. Our dedicated staff is always there to serve, like our in-house nurse, Nancy, or Sylvia. So I should buy a boat. So come on down to Poppin' Pills, located in downtown Fairview, for all of your pill poppin' needs. Ooh, squirrel! Poppin' Pills. Do some drugs! Mommy, what's for dinner tonight? Why, sham, of course, honey.
That's right, folks. Kids go crazy for sham. Tom Shamford here, owner of Shamway Foods, and inventor of the world-famous and universally loved Sham. Don't get fooled into buying those cheap rip-offs. When you want that delicious meat-like goodness, make sure the label says Sham. Or better yet, come on down to Shamway Foods, located in downtown Fairview. And bring the kids. We love the little ankle biters, and boy do they love Sham. They go crazy for Sham. Shut up, kid. Shamway Foods. There's the wrong way, and then there's the Sham way.
The universe is full of dangers and evil. Aliens, they'll roll your ass. The Illuminati, they control the world. Hugh Jackman, he knows what he did. There's only one place you can go to prepare yourself to fend off such evil. Shotgun Messiah, located in downtown Fairview. While the sheep bow down at the altar of Big Brother, there's only one Messiah that I need. Shotgun Messiah. So don't live in fear, because guns solve everything. Aliens trying to probe your ass. Sticking M60 up theirs. Illuminati putting fluoride in the water. Not on my watch. Take that, fluoride. Fuck you, Hugh Jackman. So come on down to Shotgun Messiah. Don't live in fear, cause guns solve everything.
Salutations, Homo sapiens. Demetrius Irving Kensington III here, proprietor of the House of Wisdom. Crack-a-Book, located in downtown Fairview. Not you striving to elevate your lexicon.
What?
Endeavoring to acquire new expertise.
Wait, what?
Embarking on an odyssey of imagination.
I don't understand.
Then depart on your peregrination to Crack-a-Book.
What the hell are you saying?
William Shakespeare once said, "Ignorance is the curse of God. Knowledge is the wing wherewith we fly to heaven. So voyage to Crack-a-Book, spread your wings, and soar to the Imperium."
Speak English.
We also offer a voluminous miscellany of morsels.
What the hell?
Snacks, moron! We sell snacks! Books and snacks! That's it! Got it now, cretin?
Yeah, I got it. But I'm from Georgia, not from Crete.
Ah!
Crack-a-Book, we sell books and snacks. Morons. Hi, folks. My name's Morty. You can call me Mo. This here's my beautiful wife, Petunia. You can call her Mama. We're the proud owners of Passing Gas, located in downtown Fairview. We love Fairview, and the people of Fairview love Passing Gas. Passing Gas. You always feel better after. Passing Gas, a tad pedestrian, prosaic if you will, but how it makes me simper.
Wait, what?
Passing Gas goes hand in hand with jam.
What man doesn't like passing gas? Passing gas. Oh, squirrel! Hey, mama. Hey, mama.
Goddamn, woman. It just warms our hearts knowing how much people love Passing Gas.
Tell them about the fish sticks, Morty.
Oh, yeah. Right now, we're running a special on fish sticks. 1 for 99 cents or 4 for $3.50.
$3.50.
Fill your belly with fish sticks and get some gas. Thanks again, folks. When you think of Mo and Mama, think of Passing Gas.
And there we have it, ladies and gentlemen. I am back. Thank you very much for hanging with me. Oh, I love it. Those commercials are fun. And yes, I noticed somebody in the chat said that the and yet chat is recommended to be PG. Yeah, yeah. There was some language used in some of the commercials. I will own that. That is absolutely correct. All right. Anyway, guys, thank you very, very much for hanging with me. We're gonna get back into this. We are getting to the end. Well, not the end, but we're getting to the through the meat of the release notes here. Again, we're not going to go through every single so after the breakdown, they go through line by line every single thing that they added, everything that they fixed, and everything that they changed. So we're not going to go through line by line because that we would be here forever, because the majority of these release notes is that line by line everything that they changed and fixed and added. So we're just gonna go through these paragraph sections here, like the feral sense and all this stuff here, and call that good. And then we'll actually jump into Alpha 20 starting tomorrow. So really excited. Really excited. But again, thank you guys very much for hanging tight. Again, if you haven't yet, make sure and hit that like button. Let YouTube know that you're enjoying the stream. If you're new to the channel, make sure and hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you will be notified when I go live or if I post a new video. So let's get back into it, guys. All right, next section, Feral Sense game option. This is going to be really cool. With standard settings, zombies have limited distances that they can hear and see you. The Feral Sense option allows you to greatly increase their hearing and seeing, which makes the game more challenging. This also makes the world seem more populated, as zombies you may not have noticed will find you. Features include increases the range that all types of zombies can hear and see the player by over double the normal amounts. Stealth still works. The zombies will just detect you more easily. So stealth will still work. It just won't be quite as effective if you have the Feral Sense game option on. And game options are off, day, night, and all. So day and night. Now this is going to be awesome, guys. So not only will it make the game more difficult, but it's also optional, which makes which again, I've said it a few times during this stream. The more options they give the players, the better, in my opinion, because not everybody likes to play the game the same way, right? Some people would not enjoy having the zombies be able to see and hear them easier. Not everybody's going to like that. So making it optional is awesome. You can turn it off if you don't want to play with it on. Yeah, you can make it so that it only works during the day. You can make it so it only works at night, or you can make it so it works all the time. And that is going to be awesome. That is, again, customization. It's going to you're going to be able to customize your play experience the way you want to, which is awesome. I'm all for that. All right, vehicles. Next up, we have added mods, coloring, and additional improvements and bug fixes to vehicles. Mods improve different aspects of your vehicles, like using less fuel. Any of the dyes you get during gameplay can be added to the cosmetic slot to tint the vehicle's colors. Mods. Let's go through all of the mods. We have expanded seating, allows 2 riders on the mini bike or motorcycle and 4 on the 4x4. This is awesome. And this is going to make multiplayer so much better, because it was kind of annoying, trying to, if you were playing with a buddy, you each had to have your own mini bike, your own motorcycle. Or if you're playing with a group, if you have a group of 4 and you have the expanded seating mod in your 4x4, you can all jump into the one vehicle instead of having to craft multiple vehicles for all of the players. So that's going to be awesome. Fuel saver. Your engine uses less gas. It's kind of pretty self-explanatory. Reserve fuel tank increases tank capacity, kind of similar to the gas tank mod on the auger and chainsaw currently that we have. Off-road headlights gives you brighter lights, and supercharger increases acceleration. Again, I kind of touched on this when we talked about the drone, but I believe these are just the mods that they are starting with. I do believe they are planning on adding more in as we go further down the road. So don't think that these are the only mods that will be available, because I do believe they're going to be adding more as we progress here. So, but it's a great start. We have been waiting for vehicle mods for a very long time, and they are finally in the game. Colors. You can place dyes in the cosmetic slot to colorize parts of each vehicle. That's also really cool. Currently, you can put dyes on your car or on your vehicle, but they just don't do anything. Now you can actually change the color of your vehicle, which is cool. And then camera changes, tracking, improved camera tracking, and fix some popping issues. This is really good. So, a lot of times when you're driving, especially for people who like myself, people who make videos on this, when you're driving a vehicle, it can sometimes make the camera work very, very difficult trying to move the camera while you're operating a vehicle. So improving the camera while operating a vehicle, I am going, like me personally, this is going to be awesome. I really appreciate this change. And then zoom. Camera can now be zoomed in and out using mouse wheel or gamepad. Again, another awesome feature because again, in the current version, you can't do that. Your camera is pretty much fixed at one point following. Like you can turn the camera around the vehicle, but you can't zoom out or zoom in. So this will allow for some pretty cool shots. And I'm really looking forward to messing around with that as well. All right, fixes. Vehicle duplication or getting relocated to a new position in the world has been addressed along with better out-of-bounds checks. This is good. Vehicles have been buggy for a very long time. Now, the duplication glitch or having them, it actually happened to me, I think live on stream once, where I got in my vehicle, I drove to a place, got out of my vehicle, went into a POI, came back out, and my vehicle was gone. And what it had done is it got relocated back to the position where the vehicle initially started. And this was on the Savins World server. A lot of these issues, the duplication pretty much happened anywhere. Where you'll have a vehicle just randomly spawn, and like everything that was in your vehicle inventory will spawn as well in the new vehicle. You'll have two identical vehicles, but the relocating one, I noticed that one a lot more on the server than I did in like a single player world. It happened all the time on the server. I'd get reports from a lot of players saying, I have no idea where my vehicle went. And generally what happened is they got into the vehicle, drove it to one place, got out of the vehicle, and then the vehicle kind of rubber banded or relocated back to the position where they started. And that happened to me multiple times. And I'm pretty sure it happened to me live on stream one day. So getting that fixed, that's going to be good because that got frustrating. That got really, really frustrating. All right, loot. One of the most important features, loot. Loot progression has been separated. Oh, really? This is huge, guys. Loot progression has been separated from game stage with its own loot stage system. Oh, that is huge, guys. So the way the way loot progression works now, your game stage is your loot stage. They're one and the same. They've separated those. So now you'll have a game stage and you'll have a loot stage. They're separate. Oh, that is awesome. Players will increase their loot stage similar to their game stage, but there are many bonuses that can add to it. Sweet. The biome the player is in, the POI the player is looting, and even the container they are looking at can have a loot stage bonus. Oh, yes. Loot stage will then boost the quality and or the tier of items found. For example, adventurous players that explore the more difficult biomes and POIs will find iron tools or advanced weapons a little faster than those that stay in the pine forest. That is awesome. That is awesome. I've said it before. The loot progression, I liked the direction they were going, but it needed work. They weren't there yet. And I think this is really, really going to help. Having the loot progression be tied directly to game stage was very limiting, very limiting. Now that it has its own section, I think that's going to open up the loot progression system quite a bit and make it because one of the biggest problems with the loot progression now is in the beginning of the game, until you leveled up and got your game stage, up high enough, all you would find was crappy primitive gear that didn't make any sense and nobody wanted. You had zero chance, literally, because of the loot tables, you had zero chance to find anything but crappy primitive gear in the beginning. Well, now with the new loot stage system and the various bonuses that you can get, for instance, the biome difficulty, the POI, as well as the container, you'll have the possibility of getting higher tier items earlier in the game. So it didn't make the looting system feel so much of a grind and kind of counterproductive. Again, like I said, I liked the direction they were going in with the loot progression system, but it still needed a lot of work, and it looks like they're really taking some steps to improve that dramatically. When it comes to biome bonuses, the progression is as follows. So Pine Forest, Desert, Snow, and then Wasteland. All right, so Pine Forest is going to be like the default, and then Desert will be the next difficulty, followed by Snow, and then Wasteland. And Burnt Forest and Navezgane is the same as Desert. So Burnt Forest and Desert are the same difficulty, same loot bonus, that kind of thing. And then the Snow and then Wasteland, which makes sense. And also, that's another good thing because it actually gives people a reason to go to the Wasteland. Right now, there's no reason at all to go to the Wasteland. It's death. You just go there if you want to die. All you'll face is a bunch of zombie dogs, zombie bears, landmines, and there's nothing there. There's no reason to ever go to the Wasteland. Well, now with the loot progression system, it's going to make going to the Wasteland, there's actually going to be a purpose, which awesome. That is awesome. That is great. That is, so good. So good. All right. Loot has been adjusted to provide early game weapons and tools a chance to shine. This grants the player time to find and use a higher quality item before finding the next tier. Books have also been realigned to deliver players books like Spear Hunter and Archery earlier for the most benefit. Okay. How about just making it so you don't get a million pieces of paper when you loot the new Cracker books? That'd be nice. Food, drink, medical, and ammo supplies have been adjusted to keep players on the hunt for more in places you would expect to find them. That's good. Ammo especially. I don't know about you guys, but ammo, I never, ever, ever had any issues with ammo during my playthroughs. By the time you got weaponry that could actually use the ammo, by the time you got your hands on a firearm other than like the blunderbuss, you had so much ammo that it was incredibly difficult to run out. So having them rebalance those and put them in places where you would expect to find them, that makes sense. That's good. To bring back the fear of infection, items that cure it have been greatly reduced. Oh, no. Okay. So, yes, infection is going to be much more difficult to contend with. Much more difficult to deal with. That is all right. I'm okay with that because currently infection really wasn't that much to worry about. The negatives, it took so long for the negatives to kick in that, yeah, you didn't have to worry. I mean, you had to worry about it a little bit, and you always want to find, you always wanted to find some honey before, the infection got over 5%. That way you could cure it with one honey. But I never worried too much about infection because the infection rate goes up so slowly, and the negatives really there's you get a negative boost at 25%, you get a negative boost at 50%, and then you die at 100%. I believe that's how it currently runs. And it was never really an issue. It never, I don't think I ever got over 25% infection in a regular playthrough, just because the honey you could get, all you have to do is find some stumps and bang down some stumps and you're good to go. Or if you lucked out and got, found some herbal antibiotics or some antibiotics, boom, you could knock out that infection, right away with no problem. So, yeah, it looks like we might have to start start worrying about infection again, which is, I think, is a good thing. I think you should worry about this. It's the zombie apocalypse after all, right? That should be a major, major concern. Not only, especially in like the zombie infection, right? If you get hit by a zombie and infection should be something that you worry about in a world like this. So I like this change. There are also 5 new tiered loot chests that are placed according to the POI tiers. Oh, sweet. So that means tier 1 POIs have a tier 1 loot chest. Tier 2 POIs have a tier 2, and so on and so forth. That is awesome. That is good. Good. I love it. Excellent change, guys. Excellent change. All right, let's jump back into chat and see what I missed here. Yeah, reason to go to Wasteland, collect mines and die. Yeah, exactly right. Yes. Wonder how difficult it would be to actually increase your loot and game stages. That's a good question, Wesley. That's a very good question. We will have to see. We will have to see. And I wonder if they're actually going to if you're actually going to be able to see what your loot stage is. Like right now, you can see what your game stage is. Are they actually going to add the loot stage into your into the character menu so you know what your loot stage is? We'll have to wait and see. That is a very good question. I'd be interested to find the answer to. And we don't have to wait too long, guys. Streamer weekend starts tomorrow. I love it. Oh gosh. All hail honey. Absolutely. Yes. Honey is one of the most precious resources in 7 Days to Die. And absolutely right, Gun Chronicle. I believe you are absolutely right. Infection does look like it's going to be an issue in Alpha 20. Something we're actually going to have to take seriously, which is good. I may have missed it. Did they improve the spawn rate of deer? I don't know. I don't remember reading anything about the animal spawn rates so far in the update notes, but I don't think they've changed that at all. But I don't remember. I don't believe so. I don't believe so. Don't believe so. All right. So much info. I don't know if my brain can process it all. Yeah, I know there is so much to this update to Alpha 20. So much stuff. Infection is a pain. It can be, absolutely. What do you guys think about 100% infection equals permadeath? That would be interesting. See, there should be some kind of penalty. I mean, right now the infection, the penalties for an infection are kind of, it's really not much. You really don't have to worry about it. So now if they remove the ability to cure infection, that's going to make it tougher to deal with. But I think switching up the penalties for the infection, I think infection should be a bigger deal than it actually is right now. But that's just my opinion. Other people may feel differently. Oh, let's see. 50% infection should have similar effects as getting drunk. Yeah. I think the zombie loot bags are supposed to have tier levels too. Oh, that'd be nice. That would be nice. All right, guys, let's keep on moving. Next up, music. For the dynamic music system in previous alphas, our goal was to maximize the uniqueness of content by leveraging the power of combinations. Working around a theme, we could build complex musical compositions by layering loops on and pulling them off. These layers function as individual instruments do in standard compositions. By defining how a given layer would be used in a given configuration, and by sorting a number of interchangeable loops into these layers, we were able to get a very high number of unique combinations across all of our configurations. While this schema allows for a high degree of versatility in the way of content, it is not reactive to gameplay on the content level. That is where our new vertical dynamism, all right, comes into play. So yeah, that is they kind of they showcased the new music system a little bit, but during the stream they actually had some issues. They couldn't get it working. So they weren't able to showcase it as much as I think they would have liked. But later on in that stream, they did kind of show a video of the new dynamic music system in action. Unfortunately, some of the devs were a little chatty during that section, so couldn't really hear the music too much. But I'm excited to see the new system. As I said, guys, audio can be as important as the visuals. Not only do you need it to be visually immersive, you need to feel, what you see is important, but also the atmosphere is important as well. So the audio can be just as important as the video in video games. So this improvement, I think, is going to be awesome. Let's keep moving here. So let's keep reading and see what all this new dynamic music system has to offer. As in previous alphas, we have teamed up with Native Darkness Productions to bring this new dynamic to our music. Okay. Got it. This time, we have turned our focus to our game's core mechanic, the Blood Moon Horde. Yes, absolutely. Giving this feature the attention it deserves, we have created a theme just for Blood Moon. Oh, yes. There is an ebb and flow to the intensity of combat during Blood Moon, and we have revamped our threat level system to tap into it. Our new theme accounts for this, and the music now reacts in real time to the intensity of combat, as if a conductor is watching your every move. The lows and highs of the Blood Moon Horde are now reflected in the music, significantly improving the immersion factor of our core mechanic. That is sick, guys. Oh, that is awesome. Okay, so think of it like this. It's kind of like a music lasagna, right? It's got multiple layers, right? And depending on how hungry you are, you might want a 7-layer lasagna, or if you're not maybe you're only this time you're making a 3-layer, a 3-layered lasagna, right? Same thing with the music. During Blood Moon, the zombies come in waves generally, right? A big wave of them will spawn, they'll flood in, you'll take them out, and then they'll slowly, as you kill them, they'll slowly trickle in, or maybe you'll kill a bunch of them. And then as the horde ramps up and gets more difficult, your music lasagna gets much more elaborate and intense. So maybe in the beginning, yes, musical lasagna, exactly right. So maybe in the beginning, you're only dealing with, it's not quite as intense. But as the combat gets more and more intense, the music gets more and more intense. Man, it just draws you in and makes you feel that the zombies are seconds away from tearing you to shreds. Again, audio can add so much to the experience, and this new music system sounds sick. It sounds awesome. Oh my god. New Blood Moon music with threat responsive layering system. See, layering like a lasagna. Improved layering with added complexity for layered tracks. Improved randomization. Over 6.5 million combinations, holy crap, of tracks across all configurations, and a new threat responsive ambient audio system. So not only is the music going to get more intense, but it's also going to be different almost every single time. That is insane. That is awesome. Again, just adding to the immersion level of the game and the replayability, because not only is your world going to be different every time, but every Blood Moon that you face is going to be different, because the music is going to change. The different tracks are going to be layered in on top of each other. So the likelihood that you're going to have the same piece of music playing at the same, it's going to change every time. Oh man, God, guys, that is insane. That is so cool. That is so cool. Oh, let's keep going with the audio here. The game audio keeps improving, and the audio team has kept up with the needs, creating new custom sounds for all the new content, including Twitch sounds. Cool. I don't stream much on Twitch or anything like that, but for those that do, again, kind of like the Twitch integration, that is a cool feature for them. Custom sounds for all new pipe weapons. Of course, you definitely need to add those in. They're brand new. So, of course, they're going to have new audio, new sounds for them as well. New door sounds. That's good. New game vent activation sounds, keys, buttons, etc. Sweet. The restore power quest sounds and custom sounds for new loot chests. So we talked about it just a second ago, guys. Every POI, like the different POIs have different tier chests in the POI. So a tier 1 POI has a tier 1 loot chest. So it looks like there's going to be different sounds for all of the different loot chests in the game as well. Sweet. All right, let's keep on rolling here, guys. I think we're getting closer to the end here. Weather. The world's weather system continues to improve, with weather now being more distinctive and varying. Improvements include randomness, improved calculations, and shorter durations, so less likely to get stuck with the same weather. That is awesome, because I don't know about you guys, but for some reason, when it started raining, it would rain for days, be cloudy and rainy for days. Which was annoying sometimes. It was kind of annoying, but it looks like they've improved the randomness, so the weather will change and you won't be stuck in a rainstorm for a week straight. Weather groups added grouping of values like fog, clouds, and precipitation to allow distinctive types of weather like foggy, rainy, snowing, or stormy. Each biome now uses these groups for their own weather. That's really good. So now the weather is going to change, not only based on, it's also gonna change based on the biome as well. So different biomes will have different weather groups, which I think is gonna be awesome. And I don't know if you guys saw, but during one of the live streams, they showed the fog. The fog in Alpha 20 looks insane. Oh, it looks so good. Just the way that it rolls in and rolls out, it looks really, really good. Really, really good. All right. Let me check in with chat and then we'll get back to it. 6.5 million. Dang. Yeah, exactly right. Code that talks. That is absolutely right. Major question. Does anyone know if they changed Trader Jen? No, I think Trader Jen is the same Jen that we had from Alpha 19. I don't think they changed her. Does the update come with romance options? I would not put it past somebody out there. I'm guessing a modder out there will probably mod that in at some point. I can almost guarantee you that's going to happen at some point. Savin, do you plan on playing on the server tonight? I do not. No. As soon as I'm done streaming tonight, I'm probably going to wind down. Maybe eat. I need to eat dinner. I'll wind down. I'll eat dinner and then start winding down. I want to go to bed early tonight. That way I can get up, get a good night's sleep and be able to tackle tomorrow's stream bright-eyed and bushy-tailed. I want to be well rested and ready to go for tomorrow, because tomorrow is the beginning of streamer weekend. It's a big day, guys. It's our first glimpse at Alpha 20, and I want to be as ready for that as possible. So I will, after I'm done streaming tonight, I'm probably just gonna eat some dinner and relax, and then head to bed a little early. So let's see. I love the sound changes. Absolutely. I agree, Delama. Would be truly creepy if it mimicked Valheim fog. You can't see Jack in that stuff. Yeah, and that I don't know. Did any of you guys see the dev streams? Because they showcased the weather system. I think it was dev stream 5. where they I don't know if they didn't specifically showcase it, but there was a lot of weather in that. And during one of the scenes, I think it was right when they were out front, they were getting ready to show off the vehicle mods and the structural integrity previews, that kind of thing. I'm pretty sure that's where you could really see the fog in action. It looks awesome. It looks really cool. Let's see. This is going to be awesome. Absolutely, SWAT. Absolutely, 100%. What about blue zombie loot bags? I don't know about that. I don't know what blue zombie loot bags are. Haven't heard anything about that. What sleep must play 7 Days to Die? Yes. Oh, I believe me, I'm gonna be playing a whole lot this weekend. At least 6 hours a day for the next 3 days, probably longer. I said at the beginning of the stream that I'm going to be doing 2 streams on Friday, 2 on Saturday, 2 on Sunday, probably about 3 hours long each. But you know how that goes. This stream that I'm doing now, I was only planning on streaming maybe for an hour or two, and we're already 3 hours and 20 minutes in. That's just because there's so much info to cover here, guys, and I'm so long-winded I can't shut up. So, I love it. Jiggles for zombies and parts. That jiggle tech has been expanded. It no longer affects only the chestal region of the female zombies. It has been expanded to multiple zombies in multiple ways. So definitely. Been waiting for it, to be honest. Seeing someone talk about it is enough. Well, you'll be able to see it in action starting tomorrow. I love it. More like 2 times 6 hour sets. Probably, Matt. You are probably right. There is some info on the 2 other Z packs that will be added a little further down. Oh, okay, cool. So we just haven't gotten to that yet. All right. Okay. Well, let's keep rolling here, guys. Next up, we have video options. Several quality settings have been changed to better control the game's rendering. Auto detection was added, which looks at your GPU to determine what quality preset seems best for your computer. That's really good, guys. That is good. Sometimes, especially, not everybody is a computer expert, right? In fact, most people aren't that, they don't know it, and sometimes it's tough to know what all your system can handle. And having an auto detection system that's going to be awesome. The first time Alpha 20 is run, it will reset the video options and a preset will be chosen. New options include the anti-aliasing. Temporal is an added choice. It is an advanced rendering technique that smooths edges based on motion. And then AA sharpening with TAA on, you can use the sharpening option to increase how strong edges look in the game. Awesome. Real quick, let me just pop over here and throw this on here. Thank you very, very much, SWAT, for that $20 super chat. That is awesome. SWAT says, this is going to be awesome. Can't wait for streamer weekend. I'm right there with you. I cannot wait. It is going to be so awesome. There's going to be so much to cover, guys. So much to cover. So the reason I'm getting a good night's sleep tonight is because I'm pretty sure that I'm not going to be sleeping much for the next 3 days. I just know once I get into Alpha 20 and start diving into the game, I'm not going to want to quit. I'm just going to want to keep on going. Now I'm going to have to force myself to take a break, to eat lunch. But yeah, the reason I want to get a good night's sleep tonight is because I know once I get access to Alpha 20, guys, I'm going to be streaming nonstop for 3 days. I just know it. But SWAT, thank you very, very much for that super chat. I really appreciate the support. It's going to be awesome, guys. So again, guys, if you haven't yet, make sure you subscribe and turn on notifications. That way you know when I do go live. I'm not exactly sure the specific times when I'm going to be going live. Tomorrow it's all gonna depend on how long it takes me to get it all downloaded and installed and that fun stuff. So yeah, definitely turn on notifications to you. That way you know when I do go live. But yeah, it's we're in for a long weekend, guys, but it is going to be awesome. All right, let's keep on rolling here. Animation. The animation team has been busy improving the overall animation quality of the game. Some of the animation improvements that have gone into Alpha 20 include overall improvement of first and third person weapon hold, attack, power attack, and idle animations. And they actually kind of showcase this a little bit in one of the streams. The weapon usage and animations have been improved quite a bit. So yeah, they look really good. Overall improvement of first and third person tool hold, attack, power attack, and idle animations. Better third-person blending of upper and lower body while walking, running, strafing, and general movement while carrying weapons. So they've really improved the animations to make them look more natural, because currently they don't look very natural. I mean, compared to other games, they're okay. But yeah, they have definitely worked on the animations for sure. New zombie dog animations, and this is another thing they showcased, the movements of the zombie dogs, which looks awesome. And hey, here it is, guys, the Jiggle Tech. New Jiggle Tech adds dynamic movement based motion for the following zombies and parts. The bloated tourist, stomach and overall body fat. So you get some fat jiggle on the fat Hawaiian. The cop, same thing, stomach and overall body fat. And then Big Mama, stomach and overall body fat. The lab tech, her hair, body wounds, and dangling hand. And they kind of showed a little video of that. And it looks cool because the hand is almost completely severed. And as she moves, the dangly hand part kind of wiggles back and forth. Oh, it looks cool. It looks cool. Soldier, the torso, body wounds, and torn uniform. They showcase that a little bit. The mutated zombie. Acid bubbles on skin, including blended animation. So those kind of pulsate and the colors change, the anime. It's really, really cool. They showed that one off a little bit too. And then the Screamer, the clothing, hair, and movement of jaw and tongue. They also showcased they didn't showcase the clothing and hair, but they did show the movement of the jaw and the tongue with the new Screamer, which is cool. And then of course you have it's not the stripper zombie anymore. It's now the nightlife zombie or something like that, or the club girl zombie. You've got the infamous Jiggle Tech that they initially showed off. So yes, there you go. New Jiggle Tech has been added, and it has been extended to much more than just the chestal region of the female zombies. All right, let's get back into chat here a little bit. The plan is never sleep till it's Alpha 21, LOL. Yeah. No sleep for another year and a half. 72 hours. You're trying to give him blood clots in legs. Well, I will say, guys, no matter how long I stream for, I will have to take breaks. Throw the commercials up every once in a while to get up and stretch and use the restroom. So I'm not one of those. There are some streamers out there that are like seriously dedicated, and like some gamers as well, where they will go to extreme lengths to make sure they do not have to leave their computer. Yeah, I'm not one of those guys. If I need to use the restroom, I'm gonna take a break and get up and use the restroom. So I'm not that hardcore, guys. I'm sorry. We could all pitch in and buy him compression socks. Oh, you guys are awesome. Gotta periodically get up and move around. Sitting for too long is bad. Let's get up and stretch, walk around, just move, Yeah, exactly right. Exactly right. That's what I got to do. I can see my marriage going bye-bye. Oh no. No. Oh, I love 7 Days to Die, guys. I do. But you should never prioritize 7 Days to Die or any game over your husband or wife. That's just a general no. And I'm pretty sure you're probably joking, but in case you aren't joking, I would caution maybe switch up priorities. But I'm pretty sure you're joking. We need a new commercial with the new infected. I've got some ideas. I have some basic ideas on what I want to do, but I want to actually get into the game and see the new zombies in action before I finalize and finalize the new commercials. So yeah, I have some ideas, but we'll see. Jiggle your legs periodically. Oh, I love it. Called a veg head. All right. Life over games. Yes, absolutely. I love games. I love gaming. Not just for the game itself, but also for the community, for the people. That's probably the best thing that has come out of this YouTube experience is the community that has grown around Savin's World. I've met some really amazing people. So that is probably the biggest benefit to come out of this whole thing is there's so many awesome people in this community, and I've become friends with a lot of them, but you can't video like games. They're great. They're awesome. I think everyone should play games from time to time. I think it's important. You need entertainment. You need downtime. You need to escape the madness of the real world from time to time. But it's like anything in life, guys. You can't let it consume you. You've got to live your life. And then when you need to take a break, that's when you hop into 7 Days to Die and slay some zombie jerks. That's how it goes. So yeah. Moderation, everything in moderation. I love gaming. I love video games, but when that becomes your end all and be all, like with almost anything in life, that's when it becomes a problem. So I agree, Matt. Life over games. Absolutely. I kind of hope the drone is mid-end game item. Yeah, I'd be interested to see where it actually lines up or where it actually becomes available in the loot tables. So yeah, that'd be interested to see. I'd be interested to see where that actually falls. I want to see how extensive the sewer system is. Yes, me too. I do as well. Games are a relaxing point for me during my downtime for sure. Absolutely. And that's the way it should be, for me, I'm trying to I want to be a full-time YouTuber, which does mean that I have to spend more time playing games than I probably normally would if I weren't doing the YouTube thing. But I kind of separate that. I still play games for personal enjoyment and to relax. But then I also play games to make the videos. And I consider that my job. I consider that I want to, again, my goal is to go full time on YouTube. And so that's kind of the separation. My job does involve video games, but I still do enjoy playing games to relax as well. So, all right. It would be cool if they added a sewer zombie that threw turds at you. Okay. Oh, I love it. Butt cannon cop. Gonna head to bed. See you, Savin. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. The Man's Spark. I hope I'm saying your name right. But thank you very much for joining and get some rest. Thank you again. We got a big weekend ahead of us, so get the rest while you can. I play 7 Days to Die with my wife, so the best of both worlds. Oh, there you go. There you go. That's the way to do it. Find a partner that enjoys it just as much as you do. That is the way to do it. Then you can relax and have fun together. Awesome. A question: my Alpha 19 save game, will I get their pipe weapons too, or do I need to make a new one? Well, once you update to Alpha 20, your Alpha 19 save will not work. So you will have to start a new world and start a new playthrough. Heck, my youngest and me race and play Destiny 2 a lot. She enjoys wrecking me and shooting stuff. That's awesome. That is awesome. And that's another really cool thing. I kind of mentioned it earlier, but part of the community that we built is it's not only, just your average everyday gamer. I get fathers who play with their sons and mothers who play with their daughters or husbands and wives playing together and all that. So that is awesome. I love it. Another great thing about gaming in general is it's a great way to spend time, with loved ones and friends and family. So, and the fact that I get messages all the time from people saying, that they play with their significant others or with their kids, or even grandparents. I had a gentleman who plays regularly. He said that his grandson loved the game, and he played to bond with his grandson, and by doing that, he learned to love the game too. So. It's just awesome. It's just awesome, guys. I love it. Oh, love it. Went to college for animation. It's a lot of work and a lot of sleepless nights. Yes, it is. It is a lot of work for sure. Let's see. Baljit Nangla. I hope I said your name right. I apologize if I didn't, but welcome to the stream. And hello to you. I think the dev said to delete your old save data. Yes. What I would recommend for anybody who is upset that they may lose their Alpha 19 saves, make a backup. Like grab a flash drive or create a folder somewhere, a separate folder, and just back up all of your saves in your world. That way, if you ever want to go back, you will have a backup copy of that save, and you can always, because Steam gives you 7 Days to Die, gives you the ability to play previous alphas. So you can always switch back to Alpha 19 and load up that save as long as you back it up. So that's what I would recommend. All right. Moss, I apologize, but your message is is that Russian? And I don't have a translator, so no way to translate that on the fly. So I'm not sure what you're asking. But if you can type your question in English, I'd be more than happy to answer it for you. Does anyone know if Alpha 19 POIs will work on Alpha 20? Gun Chronicle, if you're talking about like custom POIs, what you'll want to do is they did say that they have made so if you load that POI in the POI editor, there is an update tool in the POI editor that will allow you to transfer or to update any of the blocks that may be from Alpha 19 that are not compatible with Alpha 20. So I do believe that you will be able to update existing Alpha 19 custom POIs in the POI editor to work with Alpha 20, I believe. All right. Yes, that's Russian. Okay. He is asking, where is the translate option? Okay. Muslim asking, what time will be the stream on the game 7 days before death? Oh, what time will be the stream? Oh, okay. What time will I be streaming Alpha 20? So Moss, if that was your question, I don't have a set time for tomorrow. It all depends on how quickly I am able to download and update to Alpha 20. Soon as I get that going, then I will get online and start streaming ASAP. So it goes live, like Alpha 20 Access Streamer Weekend starts at 12 p.m. Central Time. That is 11 a.m. my time. So I'm guessing it'll probably take maybe a half hour or hour to get everything set up. So yeah. I'm guessing probably about noon or 1 o'clock my time is when I would start, I would guess. Moss. Okay. So hopefully that answers your question, Moss. But I will be doing 2 streams every day. I'm going to be doing one in the early afternoon and then one in the evening. That's the plan, at least, guys. That's the plan. Again, I only expected this stream to last maybe an hour and a half, 2 hours, but here we are 3 hours and 40 minutes in and I'm still yapping away. So, yes, we will see. I guarantee I was planning on doing like 2 3-hour streams each day, but it's probably going to end up being, much longer because there's so much to cover, guys. So much to cover. Oh my God, Savin, you've been going over patch notes for 3 hours and 40 minutes. Yes, I have. I think we're almost done. I think we're getting close. We're getting close. But God, that just goes to show you guys how much info how much stuff this update has to offer. I mean, it's crazy. It is crazy how much Alpha 20 is bringing to 7 days. Oh, I love it. Great front. Hey, 7, any thoughts on the new Sons of the Forest trailer? I haven't seen it. Have they released a new trailer for the Sons of the Forest? I'm really interested in that game. It looks really, really good. I purchased the original Forest on PC. It was on sale a while back. And I wanted to actually, I've never played it. Never played it. I've seen it. I have it on my console, but I've never played it on console or on PC. So I bought it for PC quite a while back with the intent of doing a 7 tries stream and giving it a go for the very first time because I was so interested in what I had seen about Sons of the Forest. I think it looks like a really fun game. So I wanted to give the Forest a try first. But from what I'm hearing, you don't necessarily need to be familiar with the Forest in order to play Sons of the Forest. So we'll see. But yeah, I don't know if if they've released a new trailer. I haven't seen it yet. So I will maybe when I'm relaxing, I'll do a search on the old YouTubes to see if I can find that and give that a watch. Because yeah, I'm really interested in that game. I think it looks really cool. It's a crazy patch note for sure, but that's some crazy dedication to be nearly running a stream for close on 4 hours. I respect it 100%. Just insanity. Yeah. Well, yeah. Here's the thing, guys. It's been a long couple of months. Very long, very tough. And I've missed the hell out of the streams, out of connecting with the community. I've missed this. And it just worked out so that I was able to get done with, the personal stuff I needed to deal with. Just in time for Alpha 20 to drop. I've been so excited for this alpha. So I've been looking forward to this for so long. And now that it's finally here and it's here at like the perfect time for me personally, I just didn't want to wait anymore. I want to get back to doing what I love to do. I love making the videos and I love streaming and hanging out with you guys. That's the thing I probably love the most. So I didn't want to wait. Plus, there's a lot of info here that we can go through. We can set ourselves up, kind of know what we're jumping into for the streamer weekend. So I figured, what the hey, let's go. Let's get into it. And we're going to go, let's go through this line by line. Let's see what this new alpha has to offer, and let's chat about it. So that's what we did. Almost 4 hours ago we started, and we're getting close to the end, but worth it. Worth it. Love it. I love it. And hopefully you guys are enjoying it as well. And if you are, make sure and hit that like button and let YouTube know. See how I worked that in there? That was beautiful. I'm getting better. I think I'm getting better. Or maybe not. Maybe I'm getting worse. I don't know. Release date for Sons of the Forest is May 20th. Oh, nice. Nice. Sweet. But this is why I come back to Savin time and time again, because my dude does stuff right. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Do you think they are going to add more lore in the new cities? Yeah. So as we go, guys, so the few things they have left to work on, they want to add in the bandits, and they want to work on, like the major things are the bandits and the storyline. So the Duke and Noah and all that. So as we go, I do believe that they're going to incorporate more, not only like world lore, but also local lore. So like stuff to do with the Duke and stuff to do with Noah. As we get further down the road, I do believe they're going to be adding a lot more lore, because like I said, they have a plan for how they want to go, where they want to take the game, and they're just adding in the elements in the right order in order to get there. So that's kind of where we're at. So I think, yes, they will be adding more lore to the city as we go. Matt says, you rock, bro. Oops, that's rock. Awesome. All right, guys, let's get back into this. I think we got a few more things to cover here, and then we will be through the bulk of the release notes here. So next up, we have Dismemberment. Alpha 20 includes a preview of a new dismemberment feature to eventually replace the original system first introduced in Alpha 13. Wow, that the current dismemberment system has been around for quite a while, and the new system looks pretty sweet. The new feature will allow zombies to have better looking dismemberment effects, as well as unique effects per zombie. Visual damage on zombies will differ depending on the type of weapon used to damage them. Blunt weapons can cave in a zombie's head, while a bladed weapon can slice off the head entirely. Heads and limbs can be chopped off and can be seen falling to the ground, as well as some damage instances displaying custom animations and particle effects. The initial release will include support added to a small number of zombies, with subsequent updates expanding support to all zombies. So they kind of showcased this a little bit. The new dismemberment system looks pretty sick. Looks awesome. And it's only going to work for a few zombies in the beginning, but they're going to add more and more as we go along. And eventually it will cover all of the zombies as well. All right. So the Twitch, guys, I am not going to go over the Twitch. I don't use Twitch. If you guys are interested in the Twitch integration and all the improvements that have been made, I would recommend going to the forum and reading this. I'm not going to worry about it because I don't stream to Twitch. I don't use Twitch. But if you're interested in that, I would recommend hitting up the forum and reading this section. For me, though, I'm gonna go ahead and skip it. They did add quite a lot, it looks like, to the Twitch integration. Looks like it's going to be pretty cool. I'm just going to check here and see where we're at. All right, server admin and multiplayer. All right, so we're going to stop here, guys. We're going to stop at the change log. We're not going to go through every single item there. So let's go back up. Looks like we've got modding tools and the server admin and multiplayer left to go. So we're gonna burn through these quick because I'm getting tired and we're going on 4 hours here. So it's about time to wrap this little stream up and in preparation for the main event starting tomorrow. So let's move on to modding tools. The tools team has been busy the past year improving proprietary tools to speed up interval development and continue to support the 7 Days thriving modding community. Here are just a few of the many tools and modding support improvements Alpha 20 has to offer. World editor improvements. When placing a new prefab, it is centered with its front side on the position you selected and are aligned with the ground level in that position. While moving prefabs around, they show a preview of their contents. Moving prefabs becomes faster the farther the player is away from them, making it easier to move prefabs across bigger distances. Placing/removing prefabs is now managed from the prefab browser known from the POI editor. Show prefab names on the POI selection boxes can be toggled in the World Tools tab. Show info about the selected POI in the escape menu, and prefabs you are close to always show their orientation. This is awesome, guys. Changing the world editor. So currently, trying to put down custom POIs into a world is a pain in the butt. It is annoying. It doesn't work all the time. Stuff doesn't save properly. Stuff doesn't place properly. It can be really frustrating. So seeing that they're working on the world editor, improving prefab placement, that is going to be nice. That is going to be good. POI editor improvements, allowing highlighting all blocks of a certain type from the Level Tools 2 tab. Oh, that's good. That's good. Allowing restricting paintbrush operations to block within the current selection box. Cool. Add option to select the biome used for play testing. Debug mode and creative mode are enabled in play testing by default. Okay, that's I really didn't mind having to turn those on and off. That one that's what I think. But cool. Escape menu shows the quest tier of the current POI. That is good. Allows rebinding the keys to change block density. Added paint surface radial painting option to paint contiguous coplanar surfaces. Awesome. I'm not going to go through the XMLs. I'm not a modder, so I don't mess with the XMLs much. So again, if you guys are modders or if you are interested in this, I would recommend checking out the forum and reading through this. So, however, I will go through this section here. New random gen preview tool mix options to support tweaking custom maps to your liking, changing many things, including frequency of towns, frequency of wilderness POIs. We kind of covered this a little earlier. So the new random gen, you have a preview tool. So once you have your world selected the way you want, you can actually preview the world and actually check and make sure that it is the world is to your liking. So does it have enough towns? Does it have enough wilderness POIs? Do you like the rivers, craters, cracks, and lakes? Do you like the randomness? Do you like the biomes and the terrain and that kind of thing? You can actually see that now. It'll actually preview, and then if you don't like it, you go back, tweak it a little bit more, hit the preview button again, and then you can actually generate the world once you have it set exactly where you want it. So that is going to be awesome. That's going to be sweet. All right. Again, another XML. I'm not going to worry about that. And same with the modding. I'm not going to go through the modding section because I'm not a modder. But if you are and you are interested in this, definitely go to the 7 Days to Die forum and read this for sure. Server admin and multiplayer. This we will go through a little bit. To future-proof our game, including allowing us to use the latest anti-cheat and expanding to other platforms later on for future cross-play compatibilities or capabilities, excuse me. We added Epic Online Services to the game. For regular players, this should not have any noticeable effect. You do not need an account on Epic's platforms. EOS only knows your Steam ID, which is public anyway, and matches that to an ID for EOS that is only valid for 7 days to die. Oh, cool. So 7 days is on the Epic online services now too. Cool. All right. Real quick, hold on a second. Yank 1997, thank you very much for that super chat. Says, thanks for all you do. You are quite welcome. Thank you very much for watching the content that, like I said, you guys keep watching, I'll keep making. So thank you so much for that. I really do appreciate it. The support I've received from this community has been overwhelming and kind of mind-blowing. I love it. You guys are awesome. All right. So the change for server admin is in the user IDs that are used to store data and reference players, file names of users' IDs, the server admin XML, console output commands, which now refer to the user's EOS ID. Okay. So this, I will actually have to look through this a little bit more closely because I do operate the Savins World 7 Days to Die server. So I'm going to have to go through this here a little bit. Change the world gen size from 4,000 and 6,000 to match in-game defaults. Added the zombie feral sense. Changed the loot respawn days from 30 to 7 to match the in-game default. That's good. Dynamic mesh options were added, and the Twitch options were also added. And fixed the server terminal window, sometimes not showing any output. All right. Cool. And then from here, guys, it goes into all of the change logs. So look at all this. I'll just keep scrolling. Yeah, we're about halfway. And there's about 3/4. Now we're on to the fixed section here. And keep on going. Oh, man. Oh, and there it is. There is the end. Oh, that was like constant scrolling. So yeah, we're not going to go through every single one of these bullet points, guys. I would highly recommend, if you are interested in this, go to 7daystoDie.com, go to the forums, check out the official release notes for yourself if you want to read through everything. So yes, awesome, guys. I am so looking forward to this. This is going to be sweet. Streamer weekend starts tomorrow. And I'm going to be streaming all weekend long. If you guys haven't yet, make sure and subscribe to Savins World and turn on notifications. That way you're notified when I do go live. It kicks off tomorrow, guys. I am so excited. It's going to be sweet. Oh, gosh. One more quick thing before we call it a night. For those of you guys who do not know, we do have a Savins World 7 Days to Die server. You can gain access to that server. All you have to do is be a Patreon or YouTube channel member at any level. For those of you who are on the night tier and above, you also have the ability to invite a friend. So if you have a friend who wants to play, you can bring one guest with you. But the consensus from the audience is that, or from the community, is that they want to switch the server over to Alpha 20 Experimental as soon as possible. So if you are excited to play Alpha 20 and you're looking for a good group of people to play with, the Savins World server will be updated to Alpha 20 probably on Monday night or Tuesday at the latest. It all depends on how long it takes me to create a new world and get it going. So if you're interested, like I said, any channel membership, any tier will do. Head over to the Discord and to get more information about that. So yes. Oh, real quick. Hold on a second. Wesley Robinson with that super chat, $10 super chat. Thank you very much, Wesley. I really appreciate the support. If you have a message, there it is. Okay. So I was just going to say that. There we go. Sam, forgot to send the message. Glad you're back and creating amazing stream content. It feels so good to be back, man. I'm really glad to be back. I'm going to be getting back to so we're going to be streaming all weekend long, and then I'm getting back to my regular published schedule. Here we're going to be getting back to it. So Monday and Wednesday will be published videos, and then every Friday we will get back to our normal stream time after streamer weekend. That is. So this weekend, lots and lots of streams, and then back to our regular schedule after that with so much stuff to cover. Ooh, excuse me, hiccup in here. Let me take a drink here. Well, hold on a second, guys. There we go. So yeah, lots of streaming. Then we'll get back to our regular schedule after that. So, and we've got, you guys saw 4 hours. We're 4 hours in, and yeah, I skipped a little bit too. And we just now got through all of the release notes. Oh, that is awesome. There's a lot to cover here, guys. It's gonna be great. But like I said, if you're interested in joining, playing on the Savins World server, all you have to do is be a Patreon or YouTube channel member at any tier, and that'll gain you access to the vanilla server, which will be switched over to Alpha 20 experimental, coming either Monday or Tuesday at the latest. We also have a Darkness Falls server as well that you will gain access to. So if you're interested in that, that option is definitely there. However, I would recommend joining the Discord server even if you do not become a member, because there are awesome people on that that you can chat with all the time. So I love the community on Discord. Just the community in general has just been awesome. So anyway, I'm kind of rambling here, guys. I'm going to wrap it up. We're going to call the stream there. I want to thank you guys all for very, very much for joining me today. Tomorrow, we are jumping into Alpha 20 proper. Oh, streamer weekend is here. Alpha 20 is finally here. The long wait is over. Oh, I'm going to go eat some dinner, relax, get a good night's sleep, and get ready for the streams. It's going to be awesome, guys. But for now, this is Savin saying thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for joining me in Savin's World. And remember, the average gamer is always king of the hill on the bell curve. Have a great night, everyone.